hole in a nigga for fucking with me. My back on the wall, now you gon' see. Better watch how you talk when you talk about me, cause I'll come and take your life away. Many men, many men wish death on me, Lord. I don't cry no more, don't look to the sky no more. Have mercy on me. These pussy niggas put money on my head. Gone, get your refund, motherfucker, I ain't dead. I'm the diamond in the dirt that ain't been found. I'm the underground king, and I ain't been crowned. When I rhyme, something special happen every time. I'm the greatest, something like Ali in his prime. I walk the block with the bundles, I've been knocked on the humble. Swing the ox when I rumble, show your ass with my gun do. Gotta tip a nigga, go ahead, lose your head. Turn your back on me, get clapped and lose your legs. I walk around, gun on my waist, chip on my shoulder, till I bust a clip in your face. Posted this beef ain't over. Many men, many men wish death on me, Lord. I don't cry no more, don't look to the sky no more. Have mercy on me, have mercy on my soul. Somewhere my heart turned cold. Have mercy on many men, many men wish death. Sunny days wouldn't be special if it wasn't for rain. Joy wouldn't feel so good if it wasn't for pain. Death gotta be easy, cause life is hard. It'll leave you physically, mentally, and emotionally scarred. This is for my niggas on the block, twisting trees and cigars. For the niggas on lock, doing life behind bars. I don't see only God can judge me, cause I see things clear. Quick, these crackers will give my black ass 100 years. I'm like Paulie and Goodfellas, you can call me the Don. Like Malcolm by any means, with my gun in my palm. Slim switch sides on me, let niggas ride on me. I thought we was cool, why you want me to die, homie? Many men, many men wish death on me, Lord. I don't cry no more, don't look to the sky no more. Have mercy on me, have mercy on my soul. Somewhere my heart turned cold. Have mercy on many men, many men wish death on me. Every night I talk to God, but he don't say nothing back. I know he protected me, but I still stay with my gat and my nightmares. Niggas keep pulling checks on me. Cypher said some bitch done put a hex on me. The feds didn't know much when Pop got shot. I got a kite for the pins that told me Tuck got knocked. I ain't gon' spell it out for you motherfuckers all the time.
Keeks, how's the game, my brother?
You can't read between the lines. In the Bible it says, what goes around comes around. Papa shot me 3 weeks later, he got shot down. Now it's clear that I'm here for a real reason, cause he got hit like I got hit, but he ain't fucking breathing.
Chad, it is Wednesday 29th and we're about to get going. Dude, I honestly now look like that dad. Chad, I look like that dad at Disneyland looking for my kids with the stash. I'll see how far I get with this gap. This gap, I don't know if this gap is doing it for me. But Chad, it is Wednesday, baby, and we still have 6 sessions left for the week. And where's the Chad? What's happening here? Chad, how you guys feeling? Good morning. Slasher Cakes, Astron, Ash TRX, and Ruben, Sondre, Boss, Bobby, Louis, Fly, Etienne Grobler. Etienne Grobler, good morning, my brother. Fabio, Pakedi, how's it going, man? Checks, many men, correct. Connor McDonald, good morning, brother. Tsepo, Steve, Minty, Chris, were you not at Daniel Pinar RTS? I was, my brother, matriculated 2008. I was in Daniel Pinar, correct. Cheslin, good morning, my brother. Alverno, Neville, Chad, how's it going? Let me just settle in here quickly and we're gonna get going. Morning, Chris and Keeks, nice to see you again, brothers. Let's have a blessed and profitable Wednesday. Chef Rowley, good to have you back, my brother. Dylan Hanson, JC Fisser, good morning. Yo, my head is a little bit too big for this thing. I'm going to lose some brain cells. Give me a second.
Make it looser.
Yes, bro, it's like there's 2 clips left. The stash also makes me look a little bit older. I used to carry your bag as a pot. Really? That is good to see. Yes, they did. I don't know how many guys carried my bag, but we hope you're not carrying any bags here today. Chad, good morning. Welcome to Vault Markets Airline. This is your captain speaking, Chris Dix, and I've got my co-pilot here next to me, Keegan van Dijk. We will be taking off very shortly. Can I kindly ask the Chad just to keep your stop losses loosely tightened as we go into this Wednesday with a bit of economic data. Shouldn't be too rough. Taking off out of a little bit of an overcast Port Elizabeth on our way to profit land, and we're just going to ask you to sit back, relax, enjoy the flight with us, and in the case of some unexpected market volatility or some BOJ intervention, can I kindly ask you just to fasten your own stop losses before helping your fellow Chad tightening their stop losses. And at this stage, any bags that you are carrying with you on this flight, please put them in the overhead storage above you, and we will dispose of those bags at the end of the flight when we land the plane. But again, we just want to thank Vault Markets, proud carrier of the opening bell, and we are about to kick it off right here. And sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight with us and the hospitality of Vault Markets and the opening bell team. Chad, let's go. It's Wednesday. I'm also going to talk about what pumped US30 yesterday. I know Keegs wants to cry.
I already know what it's about.
So what's the name? Nick Timmerhouse was at the press conference. I did a little bit of digging. Nick Timmerhouse was at the press conference where one of the Fed speakers were, and he actually cornered the guy and basically pulled some words out of him. And as soon as Nick Timmerhouse, they call him the Fed whisperer, when he tweeted it and basically stating that if inflation is consistently softening, is there still a need to keep interest rates at a high level? And I think it was Bostic, if I'm not mistaken, Fed Bostic actually said no. And that is when the market just popped off that. So it's basically stating that some of the Federal Reserve members are starting to lean towards a more softening of rate hike policy. We can actually have a look this morning as well.
Basically in the press conference as well, it was the exact one was Fed Waller.
Oh, Fed Waller, yeah.
He commented that there is possible rate cuts coming in the following months.
And you know who was the guy? It was Nick Timmerhouse that asked him the question. And as soon as he asked that, he also tweeted it. So it just shows you if you've got a big following, you can move the markets. But anyways, Chad, Wednesday, let's quickly look at the economic calendar. Non-farm payrolls in France this morning, 0.1%. Not basically a low-tier data release. Consumer price index out of Spain. We've got that in 22 minutes. We've got some business confidence out of Italy, 11 o'clock and 11:30. We've got a nice deck of data coming out of Britain. CPI out of Italy, I don't know why it is considered low tier. Then also some business climate, 12 o'clock for the Eurozone. So quite a bit of Euro, right, biggie. That's 3 o'clock only, German CPI. 3 o'clock, and then we've got GDP annualized and gross domestic product price index. That is 15:30, so basically an hour before the open. So I think you guys are going to have some very solid volume later this afternoon. Could be a slow morning as we ease into it, but nonetheless nothing too major to look out for. And Chad, we're going to get straight into it. And let's quickly look at this. Audio fine.
Chris, while you start going through your analysis quickly. I'm just going to chow my breakfast quick.
Perfect. Chad, audio fine, music levels fine. Just let me know. I just want to make sure everything is good and we are ready to go. Just let me know how the audio is, how's the music levels. Just want to make sure everything is good. Give me a thumbs up, give me a 1, give me whatever you can. Just letting me know everything is solid. Sounds good on our side. Don't know 1, beautiful. Audio is good, 100%. Alright, Chad, DXY. Mic is good, music is good, beautiful. Sharp, JC Visser, Fabio, beautiful. DXY, Chad, we are bearish on the week. Yesterday we were neutral due to the fact that no bottom wick. We basically gapped down. I was potentially thinking of a retrace, not happening, but now again we've got this daily level that we can monitor going into today, and this is most probably going to determine what we do for the rest of the week. So looking left with me, this was a previous area of resistance, support, resistance, all the way through key level, and as we move down, we take it layer for layer. Next layer on the dollar is 102. So key level today, 102.60, 103.09. This will most probably be our bigger range today to monitor. Price will most probably spend the majority of the day in this range. If we are going to see some bearish continuation, what you'll see is this will become our primary range to the downside. So keep that in mind. 102.60, that is basically technically the pivot for the day. 5-minute time frame. Let's quickly look at what we've got. So Asia range, dude, I didn't even get time to prep this morning. I had Mo in the office. We were just looking at some stuff that he's busy doing. Anyways, gap down again. So gap has already been filled. We're currently trading below the EMAs, we're trading below the daily pivot. Only way I can really get bullish on this is if we get above the daily pivot. Anything below that, I think this thing can still continue short, especially after the Fed comments from yesterday. And let's see, so Asia high, 102.60, major key level this morning. If we can hold that, maybe we can start with the retrace. Otherwise, this thing is just going to continue bearish, and I am again neutral on the day because again we closed bearish up against a previous support area. So at any stage can you do something like what we've done here? This was last week Tuesday when we started to retrace and then continued lower. So again we can get another strong rally from the dollar all the way back here to 103.30, retest this previous breakout area and then continue lower. So keep that in mind. This is what we're looking at, and yeah, so 102.60 key level for the morning. US30, before we do that, let's quickly look at Asia, what Asian markets did overnight. Nikkei closing down 0.26% overnight, nothing major, slightly down. Hang Seng almost down 2% overnight, quite a big drop in Chinese stocks. What's happening in China, guys? It is looking bearish. I don't know what's happening there. I should actually do a little bit of a background check on that, but down 1.86%. So bearish order flow coming through from the Asian indexes. US30, let's quickly look at it from a daily perspective. Yesterday, I was neutral again due to the fact that I said we can either start the move back down or we can continue higher. I also mentioned to you guys, looking at all of the previous times we created a bearish daily candle, the next day just broke that, and all the way down you can see resistance has been broken every single time. So again, today I am bullish. Look left with me. 2 key levels that we need to monitor, these flat body resistance areas here, 35,484, and then just slightly above that 35,621. I think that's the yearly highs, correct? That is the yearly highs. So let's see. I'm bullish on the day. Again, guys, just be very careful These markets can at any stage do a rug pull, so do not get complacent and comfortable. At any stage, any comment, any escalation in the Middle East can cause this to drop, so just be very careful. But I am bullish on the day, 5-minute time frame. Let's quickly look at the 5. Where's our Asia range? Asia range up here, Asia lows down here. Looking firmly bullish, guys. As you can see, the 80 went into some type of consolidation mode here. You can see that from price, we went into ugly consolidation, and the 80 showed that to us as well. And yesterday we got that breakout as soon as Nick Timmerhouse tweeted that the Fed is potentially looking at softening rates in coming months and next year. So things are looking bullish. What do you want to see here? 6 o'clock. Alright, that is the Asia range. Ideally, what you want to see is either daily pivot 15.410, or you want to see Asia highs being broken. A little bit of a deeper pullback to Asia lows as well. Monitor that. I wouldn't like it that deep, but these two levels, these are the two levels you need to monitor for today for potential continuations. Obviously, it would be beautiful to see something like this a little bit later, and taking those Asia lows, taking that liquidity, and then you can start looking for higher prices. Nasdaq, let's quickly look at Nasdaq. What do we have going on? Nasdaq daily, I'm still neutral. Chad, still neutral. This thing is still in an ugly daily range. Yesterday, however, closing bullish. One thing I can say is that if you look at these lows, let me just mark this out for you. You can see that all of these lows are still creating higher lows. So this is still bullish. Some consider this a symmetrical, I think it's a symmetrical triangle, if I'm not mistaken. Symmetrical triangle is basically where it's creating higher lows, but it's creating equal highs. So this is a bullish pattern where at one stage it's building up all of that sell side liquidity, and then you get the breakout. So I am bullish on this market. However, just be very careful. We are still in this range. I'm going to go with bullish on the day. Also neutral. Let me go bullish neutral. I've got a bullish bias to a neutral stance to it, so keep that in mind. 5-minute time frame, let's quickly look at where we are. 5 minutes still looking firmly bullish. What is this? That is that range I marked out. Asia high up here, Asia low down here. Alright. Yesterday holding weekly pivot levels, trading above the daily pivot level, 80 firmly bullish. I would say beautiful buying opportunities here. Just make sure you get the right confirmations. 15.985, that is your level to monitor, or even the 16k level. So just be aware of that, Chad. How much time do we have left? 13 minutes. Let's quickly wrap up this analysis. UJ daily time frame. Yesterday I was bearish, looking for potential reversals back to the upside. However, this thing just died. I think, Chad, you would have saw on Keegan's stream that I actually shared a short idea on EJ. Didn't get my entry. That thing just died as well. I'm still bearish on the day. We closed bearish, already broke the lows already. What is that? Already 78 pips to the downside. That is a massive drop. Almost no top wick. I am bearish on the day. Let's see. These are our ranges that we are working in. Most probably this will be your bearish range for the day, and your bullish range will be from 147.44 back to 148.42 to come and retest this previous breakout area. So just keep that in mind. I am bearish. We could get a midweek reversal to pull back, but let's see. 5 minutes. 5 minute. Let's just see. Good morning, Chris and Keegan, fellow traders. Good morning, Alec. Hope you're well, my brother. Alright, Chad, here's it. Asia lows down here. Asia highs up here. There's that key level, 147.44. If we can somehow get above there, I'll potentially look for buys. Otherwise, this thing is still looking short. AD is still looking firmly bearish. And ideally, what we want to see for shorts is something like this, going into that 147, even 147.50, coming back inside the Asia range, and we can target these Asia lows down there. So I'm bearish on that pair. GJ, daily time frame. Let's quickly look at the daily. So daily, I can now honestly say bearish. And let me just show you guys why. Yesterday I was still neutral, because we haven't created a confirmed resistance. Confirmed resistance here for me, 2 bearish daily candle closures. Are we going to fill out this range? Are we going to come all the way down to the weekly S1? I don't know, but it is looking bearish at this stage. And again, this is the thing with GJ. You can get breakouts, massive pullbacks, breakout, pullback. This thing again can pull back all the way to 185. So I'm leaning towards bearish with the confirmed resistance here at 188.50. 5-minute time frame. What is the 5 minute showing us here? Asia lows down here. Asia highs up here. AD is still looking bearish. All right. Weekly pivot up here, 187, round number down here, S1. All right, tricky one. Key levels or levels that we need to monitor during the course of the morning is going to be up here. This is our level, 187.17, 187.21. Gold, let's quickly look at gold, daily time frame. Gold has been playing out very nicely. The analysis has been on point. Yesterday, go and watch yesterday's analysis. We said 2006 key level there, never got there. Then we said buys above 2016. Next target 2034. After that 2050, and then 2067. So 2050 has been hit. It is still bullish. However, we can potentially start that pullback today. I don't know. No bottom wick. But 2034, this will be your range for the day. This is your bullish range, 2034 to 2050. If we get another cycle of volume, you're going to see we could see 2067 this week, Chad. Like I said, there's a lot of liquidity resting at these weekly highs here. Are they going to take out that liquidity? Are they going to absolutely steamroll all of the short sellers? Because, dude, I'm seeing a lot of Forex gurus on Instagram trying to short this.
You know what's also good is I'm not saying anything, guys, but if you go look, we have our all-time highs of 2070 on gold, around about that zone, 2070, 172, just 2070. Okay. We, like Chris says, we can hit 2060 today, so we definitely could see something like that play out. No, not today, this week. Then next week is the big one. I think next week we got NFP, and the week after that you got CPI. So what happens if that comes out bearish for the dollar, like we are saying? If this thing's in a zone of 2050, gold's about to break those all-time highs.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm putting that out there for you guys.
And Keegan warned. I was in the stream and guys were saying, I'm shorting gold. And Keegan said, bro, there's not a setup for me for long, but if you want to short gold, we'll pray for you. And I hope the guys that have been shorting it, I hope you're okay. But yeah, Keeks, get that mic nice and high and level.
I just want to tighten it. I think
Chad, so 2034, that is your level today, and 2050. So this is quite a big range. I wouldn't touch gold anywhere in between this. This is a no trade range for me. You need to look at this level. Set your alerts there. Forget about the rest. Don't try and be a euro. In this range, you're gonna get fucked up, and I sorry for that word, but you either want to be trading above 2050 or you want to be looking for buys at 2035. I'm going to give over to Keeks very soon as well, and he'll do his analysis. I'm just going to wrap up very quickly. GU daily time frame. Let's quickly look at it. Daily is still bullish. Yesterday absolutely exploding higher. EU exploding higher. Look left with me, chat. That is that key level 2727 flat body resistance area. Above that we've got 2758. Can we come back to 2628 to come and retest those lows? I am bullish on the day. However, we've already broken yesterday's high. Now flipping bearish. Interesting. 80 also starting to show a little bit of weakness. I'm looking for that midweek reversal potentially just for the dollar to correct a bit. So 127, beautiful round number there. Let's see what we do at 12700. I'll set alerts there. Almost done 5 minutes. I'm going to throw over to Keeks in 2 minutes. Daily, we tried buys yesterday. We got clapped by 2.7 pips. Anyways, here's the key level 109.87. I'm still bullish on the day. 5 minute time frame. What do we have on the 5? We've got Asia highs up here, Asia high, Asia low down here. So already extending below that. 80 starting to crack and fizzle a little bit. I would say daily pivot would be the one for me, or this 10100. So nice institutional level. Last one, EJ. EJ daily time frame. I am bearish, because now what could happen is we could go for these lows down here. So bearish. Let me just quickly change that, and then we're going to throw over to my co-pilot next to me here, Keegan van Dijk. 5 minute time frame. What do we have? 80 still firmly bearish, currently just nibbing above that. Asia lows down here, Asia lows still intact, Asia highs still intact. I'm going to say 162, that is the level that we need to monitor. Otherwise, for any continuations, 160, 169. But Keegs, are you ready, brother?
I'm 100% ready.
Over to Keegan van Dijk.
All right, guys, so let's get into this gold over here. I know, as Chris was saying, we've actually been pretty spot on with it. A lot of guys actually were able to catch the trade yesterday. Just listening to what I said in London session, unfortunately, the move actually came just before New York session. So unfortunately, I didn't get my entry, and when something like this happens, these range breaks, very similar to what happened in US30. If you don't get your entry where I wanted, I will rather stay out the market, because as I always say to guys, with that range break, it either is going to run or it's going to fake you out, and this thing's going to go down just as quickly as it went up, and you can get hurt very, very badly. So that's why for the guys who are in New York session, we pulled some trades very early, but just for risk management. But alright guys, let's get into gold here. So if we look here, I've marked out some zones for you, what we're going to be looking at. So as you guys can see, there's our Asia lows, Asia highs. But right in the middle of that, we've kind of got our 4-hour highs. So we want to be trading above this if we want to stay bullish. This is where we want to be in here, as long as we're bullish. If we're trading underneath it, we've got our daily highs and the weekly key level, which remain untested. So for us, we basically can look here for either this pullback to the daily highs, a further pullback to the weekly key level. And if we see, we've got our pivot and the EQ very, very low down. A lot of the time people will think this is a very, very big move, but obviously we had a massive spike yesterday, so market needs to autocorrect at some point just to go and at least fill about half of that candle. I always say to guys, with gold and that, we like to see at least about a 50% of the candle full. So that's why I'd actually look over here for a bit of a pullback, even just the key level. So I want to get my entry as deep as I can. Look for that support to form and start trading above. Simple things, if we are entering here, you're going to be watching these areas. This is where you're going to start having your battleground, because as I mentioned, where this is all still possibility for gold to turn bearish again and do something like that. So what we want to see, we want to have basically this drawdown, come over here, find support, break these zones, find support, get back above these 4-hour highs, because once we're there, we are now getting that bullish momentum back again to continue higher. Because in the long time, guys, if you look, if we just pull out this on the 50 minutes, there's all-time highs, 2075. So that is our all-time high. We are going to keep an eye for that one. I definitely I think we're going to get close there, guys. I'm not going to say exactly my thoughts on that one, but we are going to be playing around there. We called 2035 end of last week. We were just off in the fact it came on Tuesday this week, so very start of this week. But now for gold, as Chris was saying, this is a no man's land. I don't want to be trading anywhere over here. When we go over to our higher time frames, you're going to see something same as what happened yesterday, guys. If we go over to the 4 hour, even the 1 hour, we haven't actually got that much yet, but yeah, is this little zone. We're going to start forming literally in our Asia range. We can take from the highs of those there. So for me, this is our range. We broke into the range, had a little breakout, but traded right back in, and now we've been back in this range. So what's going to happen? We are either going to come back down.
Sorry, Chad. Markets are open. Ding, 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 ding. Round 1. Fight.
Yeah, so you either got to have your breakdown. I always said to you guys, if I want to buy, I want to see that fake out to the bottom to come back and go long. So again, we are now at the bottom of the range. Can we break lower to go test, like I said, daily highs, or even better, the weekly key level, which is only untested, and trade back from there? I know it looks like a big move, guys, but I think Chris also called the 2034 or something you called as your pullback.
Gold pullback 2034.
Yeah, 2034. So they're basically where you'll be using the R2 as support. So that's pretty in the money. With in between, literally in the middle of mine and Chris's. We want to see that pullback into a zone around here. I'd say that would be the money area. And once we can get some entry confirmations, go along there. And again, guys, why do we say this? Because again, I know for even our crystal trade, you'll get all those confluencies. It's about being patient. That's the name of the game, being safe. Because once you start doing this, big breaks all the way, that 80 is going to start going bearish. But once you start having support, you start breaking structure. Once you get back above the highs here, from this point onwards, 80 is bullish already again now. Then you're in the 100%, you are safe to start going long. So for me, this is no man's land. If you guys have been in New York session with me, I know we haven't got as many trades in gold, but that's purely because you've got to be careful now. Gold, as much people like trading range breaks and things like that, yes, you get the volume. But just as much volume there is, keep in mind that volume can go against you and you can get hurt very, very quickly. So again, let's just keep patient. That's the way we want this. We want our AAA grade setups on stuff like this, and we can make some big, big moves. But that's the Nas US30. I think we'll just go over that quickly while we wait. Okay, so Monday we called the sells. Yesterday we called the buys. Both playing out perfectly. Now the bullish momentum happens. So as I said to you guys, if you were in these trades, I think it was Nas on Monday. We spoke about that being the low of the week. Guys asking where the swing trade would be. I'd say to your weekly resistance, because now we've tested how the pivot. We want to trade away from the pivot. So first target, weekly resistance would be on the money there. For us today, guys, we just want to start breaking this zone here on the daily. But if we go to the 4 hour, we can see right there what we're looking at. That's over here. So that's where we want to start watching when we start breaking Asia highs. But again, for me, same thing as always. We are trading above. So if you can see above, what do we want to do? We want to trade right down, take out the lows, daily pivot, EQ, weekly pivot. So I don't want to go necessarily right back to the pivot because, again, why? We want to be trading away from it. But if we can get that pullback to anywhere in here between under Asia lows and the pivot, I'd look to find support and trade up. US30, very similar, but differences, guys. So yesterday, we had the daily pivot and the EQ right on top of each other, where now at least we've got a bit of range in them. So EQ and pivot still tested. But what did we see with US30 yesterday? Asia lows untested the whole day. I called it for you that we would break above to trade right back down to go get those Asia lows, enter on Asia lows, and continue upwards. So again, literally copy and paste for today, guys. That's the plan.
Chad, it is a good day. Kiggs, how are you feeling after... Dude, I actually wanted to tell you, hold on to that US30 because on the 5 it was holding above the daily pivot.
Yeah, so I don't know if you even read my journal last night.
I haven't, but
So
I understand you marked out a range and you wanted it to break out of the range. Otherwise, it was a fake out.
So the thing was, yes, on the 5 minute, the 15 minutes, it was actually still closing. It was still closing. The 5 did close back in though.
Yeah.
And I did notice that was the thing. The 5 did close above the EQ and the pivot. So it was holding a support. But as I said to the guys, because it's a range break and it's that fake out, the same way that thing ran up, that thing with that fake out, thing could have ran down.
Yeah. No.
And already was up on the day. So I was like, you know what, let me call it. Like, I'm not going to like be stupid or risk anything.
But it happens. I think was it 2 months ago when I also closed out when I took Mianay to a swimming class. Literally closed it out, and the 5 minute after that ran like 200 points on.
Yeah, but I said to the guys, the thing is, you are breaking ranges now. So the fact that happened yesterday, cool, we missed the move, but you literally pulled back that whole move right back to the EQ again. So that whole move, yes, you could have caught it. The reversal happened. It's right back where it started. So today, the fact we've broken out those ranges, moving forward, we can see those big moves US30 and Nas are known for almost every day now. So it's not a case of missing out. Like I said to guys, when you go to the past, you really go look at US30 when it's not in a range. This thing can move stupid amounts in a day.
Yeah.
We've just kind of forgot about that because we've been ranging for so long. Where now we're breaking away again, that's going to become the normal pattern again for US30.
Chad, one thing I just want to reiterate here is that if a trade runs away from you, like yesterday, and I think this is where a lot of guys actually get broken down mentally. So yesterday in the Zoom, not in the Zoom, in the live stream, Keegan still brought it up on the screen. I said I'm just literally waiting for a break below that, and I want to go short. That thing literally broke down almost 15 pips away from where I wanted to enter. 13 pips. Didn't get my entry. It ran away from me. Did I have FOMO? Of course I had FOMO. Did I try and force anything else? No. There are going to be times where it just runs away from you. There's going to be times where you didn't get your entry criteria, and that is completely fine. Just take the analysis as a win, but let the trade go. Don't try and force it. Don't try and get in late. That is not what you should be doing.
Yeah, like what I always say to the guys, I will never take a half-assed entry.
No.
And that's actually something I said to Jevon. So if you guys were in the New York session, I had 2 entry points on that US30 trade. The first one I missed. If I got that first one, I would have held through that range break. Because I would have had breathing.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Why didn't you take it, though? I saw you said as soon as it closes.
I was literally ready, and I was one of those cases, I started talking to Jevon, and the trade closed, and as it closed, the thing just ran. So it didn't come back to that entry point.
I saw that. You were still... Keegan's talking about this. That candle there.
Yeah, it literally was that break. Like, it started the whole move.
Oh, sorry, yeah. I think Asia Lows was there. Keegan said as soon as it closes back in the range, and then this thing just popped.
Yeah. So,
it happens, but solid analysis.
If we got the entry there, I would have held because I have the breathing room. If I can see the thing starts coming down, I would have closed and still be able to close in profits. But when you're right there, like that thing's closing in the range and you're already in drawdown. Like that thing, like I said, the way it shot up could have shot down and even slipped your flip and stop. So it's about your entry points. And that's what I always say to guys, your entry point is so important. I'll never sacrifice a half-assed entry.
No, it was a W analysis, definitely.
Some of the guys still held, and I said to them as well, I said to the guys, like, you can hold if you want to. Just personally, I've got my rules. I've got to stick to them.
Chad, those 2 winners from yesterday, you will receive your accounts today. I was a little bit late in sending that through to the guys, so you will get your accounts today. Yesterday, had to do the school run, got home, had to basically prep kids for bed, and then straight after that, 8 o'clock, nice little bit of load shedding. 10 o'clock, had to prep the lunches and everything for the morning. So I really want to just thank Eskom for for giving us these little side missions to life. How boring would life be without these little side quests? Kicks, these little side quests, quickly do your shit before your power gets turned off.
You got to navigate around it.
And I can't switch on the generator at that time of the evening, living in a state. The Oaks would hate me. Who's this guy? Bumping up the generator here from 8 till 10. But I'm getting a new battery for my inverter. That was most probably the cuckest investment I've made. 13,000 Rand. That thing lasted 4 months.
But I must say, I know a few people that complained about them. And one of our mates was saying, like, yo, he had his literally for 3 months.
Yeah, it's true.
And the battery's gone. And I said to him, but then, like, it's under warranty, like, take it back, do all these things. And the guy says to him, he's like, no, well, there's nothing to do. So he says, like, he still argued with him, like, you promised this amount of stuff. And the guy just said to him, his answer was, yeah, but that's normal conditions. Load shedding doesn't fall into normal conditions.
Yeah, and also when I chatted to them, they're like, oh no, but that was stage 2. We can only guarantee up till stage 2.
Yes.
After stage 2, yeah, so do cuck investment.
Because, I mean, what does that mean? You're going to spend that basically every 3-4 months.
So I'm fighting with my wife. I said I'll rather spend that money on petrol because we've got a generator hooked up to the entire house. And she's like, yeah, but then the Wi-Fi goes down for 2 minutes. I'm like, all right, okay. First world problems.
You must just get one of those little battery packs. That's what I have for my Wi-Fi. Yeah. I think I paid literally like, it's like $400 or something. And my Wi-Fi never ever goes off.
My 2 gel batteries lasted 3. Yeah, bro.
Unless I've got Wi-Fi maintenance, then my Wi-Fi is apparently off for like a week. Sometimes you don't get this Wi-Fi back. But if I do, it works for TradingView, but I can't go on like YouTube or Netflix and stuff like that.
So you can watch TradingView.
Yeah.
Is that the fiber? Okay. I see what you did there. I like it. Chad. What a day. What a day to be in the bay.
What do you think of GU, Chris?
Dude, I'm actually looking long on it.
No, I'm thinking the same thing.
I'm eyeing it. This little break of structure here back inside of the Asia range.
Back inside Asia range, we're literally on the brink of flipping bullish in the ADE.
I literally just wanted to test the 2700 and come back inside the Asia range. Then I'm going long.
Because DXY is coming back down and GU has Asia highs untested. So, I mean, if you can get an entry Asia lows to Asia highs, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I'm literally, Chad, I'm waiting for this. So I'm waiting for something like this to happen. Pull back here, hold this level, and then a break of structure back inside the Asia range. And then I'll execute. Pound is the stronger one. All right, Euro making a comeback here on EJ. But what is Euro USD doing? All right, weekly R1. This is the uncomfortable thing with markets trending. Like, you're anticipating a pullback and this thing can just go on for another week. But we still need to be very careful. That's the weekly high right there. How many pips away is that? That is 26. I'm happy with, dude, if I catch 20 pips today, I'm happy. 20 pips and I am more than happy. I need 4 new tires for my car, and that 20 pips will definitely come in handy.
Let's see.
Chad, let me know if you've got a contact with tires. I think I must chat to Sahil.
Oh, Sahil must hook.
That is why my brother only drives a car for 3 months. Because tires are so expensive.
I think, yeah. Well, that's the thing, yeah. That man has to replace tires on one car.
Bro, that dude doesn't know even what it is to take a car for a service.
So how long do you think the new car is going to last?
I think that thing's already sold, bro. I don't even think that thing's gonna see. That thing's not even gonna see Christmas.
Oh.
If it sees Christmas, yo, bro, then we're gonna have thunderstorms, hail, tornadoes coming to South Africa.
Did you see we got the first Ferrari SUV in South Africa?
I saw it.
Oh.
Cape Town, eh?
I'm not
Or
exactly
was it
sure.
Scuderia Joburg?
I'm not actually sure. I think it's Joburg. Because it looks like it's in the ghetto. There in the video I saw. It's not looking like the Camps Bay beaches and.
It looks pretty small though. It's not a big SUV.
No, they are pretty big, eh?
Are they? It looks
this
small
like
on the
this
video.
other YouTuber that he got one of the first ones in the UK, and like the whole way, like you can put like when you put the seats down, all that stuff, like you can fit a shit ton in that thing. Like it is a big car. I must say, I smarked the fact that all of the seats are bucket seats. So even in the back, they're all bucket seats.
Sick.
But I don't want to know how much that thing costs.
That's gonna be like over 10. Easy.
I must say, I
Easy.
smarked that it's still a V12 though.
Yeah, those V12s are
Oh.
ridiculous.
That sounds so good.
What is your thoughts on the yen pairs? Yeah, Steve.
So funny enough, I'm actually bullish, but yet it looks like all the yen pairs have been taking shots.
yeah, that's a weird. Yesterday we were looking for.
So if I look at EJ, so EJ has tested my daily key level and it's rejected off it massively today. So
Yeah, 160, 169.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I definitely could see it turning bullish now. But when I do look on like the daily, we have failed to make new highs. So we've had our high, low, and then we failed to make a high, and now we're coming back down. So if we do break this key level, if we break these lows, I'll actually start going bearish from tomorrow. But to me now, I'm still could be very bullish.
Chad, all right. So I've got two ideas here. Actually, not two. One idea. If we hold this level, weekly S1 169, we get back above that 162. I'm gonna go for longs. It's worth a shot.
What pair is that?
EJ.
Oh, okay.
162 key level. Asia highs, weekly S1 level. I'm willing to give it a shot.
You've got to trade back up. So for me, off like my support resistance breakouts, things like that, you have your pivot, daily pivot, and the EQ above you. So to trade up to that, and you've got the key level we actually broke below, which hasn't been retested. So you also have to trade back up to that key level.
I think GU is gone, my brother. GU, we might need to take EU. What is DXY doing? Yeah, DXY.
But actually, this candle, if this candle doesn't run now, this would be a beautiful entry on GU for me. If this thing doesn't run.
Yeah, but you see, it never tested that 2700. Fuck. Chad. This is a valid entry criteria for me. Only thing is I would have loved for it just to test that 12700. Are you gonna do it?
I'm just trying to debate
Nah.
between EJ and GU because I wanted GJ, but GJ
But
is
look
run.
at EJ now as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but EJ still has a lot it can run too. GJ's basically already getting to targets. That's my thing. EJ still can move.
What a character building week. Right ideas. Either not getting the entry or price moving late. EU yesterday we took the buys. Oh yeah, there's it still.
Maybe
the thing is,
maybe we take EU. If EU can get back up into the Asia
that
lows.
thing would have never even hit our stops. Drawdown of 9 pips. I'm still
Chris,
channel
don't do that to yourself.
No, I'm just saying, like, the idea was right. We just went into this extended consolidation and then
Yeah. No, but I always say to people, when you start going back, you start realizing, like, cool, if I just held, like, my stop actually would have never been it.
I must still journal that trade.
Oh, Chris, why are you slacking here?
Listen here, Chad. I just want to say, Keegan journaled. This man is a changed man. I challenged him a couple of weeks ago, and he said, no, he's going to start journaling. And Keegs, honestly, a proud moment. I must actually go and read that trade journal. That is why our weather, we've got a little bit of inclement weather. I don't know if you guys can see it. I know, but okay, it's starting to clear up now. It was looking a little bit rainy this morning. EJ, alright, GU rejecting there. Beautiful. I just want GU to come and test 12700. The music pumped it, bro. That music. I'm going long if GU close. Alright. Nila. Alright, let's get that retest 12700. What time is that? 11:30. Okay.
Yeah, I also want to go long on GU.
I'm just going to wait for that 2700 test. EJ, we're going to wait here. Thoughts on UJ? UJ is not at a key level, eh?
Chris, don't do that to me.
UJ is also at a key level. Okay, but the dollar's obviously the weaker between. Alright, Chad, we'll see. We've got two potential setups here. Just a nice pullback to 12700. Beautiful. Hold that level and we get back inside. But Chad, let's quickly go to the chat. We haven't even looked at the chat as of yet. AB Investing. Good morning, Chris, Market Bull, and Keegan. Good morning, my brother. AB Investing, the day trader. Good morning, gentlemen. Blacksmith. Keegan, remember yesterday I asked you about GBP CAD W for buys. Beautiful.
Awesome, brother.
When you miss your actual entry, that hurts a little bit more. It does. That was me with gold yesterday. I was ready on.
I could already, Chris, when I saw how EJ started running, I could literally just feel your pain.
Bro, I was sitting there. And then I still looked and I still sent a follow-up chart saying maybe we get the pullback. Nah, bro. Wasn't. Dude, and then I missed GJ. I pussied out of GJ. Sorry for saying the word pussy and out in the same word. But so this was GJ, guys. I can also kick myself in the head. That was the Asia range right there. And where was the daily pivot yesterday? What I have only one pivot. Give me 1 second. This is the weirdest thing ever. 2 pivots back. Oh no, it was yeah. Dude, but why did I have 2 lines on here? Anyway, so I looked at EJ. EJ was running. Here was GJ. GJ closing. Oh yeah, sorry, the 50. Sorry, it was that. The 50. Check here. Chat. So then I was looking at EJ for shorts. This candle, literally, I was waiting for this candle just to close below the 50. And while I'm sitting there, I'm like, should I take a shot? Should I not take a shot? It's not below the 50. I wanted to close below. And obviously died from there. But anyway, I didn't get what I wanted. And I didn't take it. Alright, Chad. Things are pulling back here. Beautiful. 12700. Let's get that retest out of the way. Shawnee Travels. Good morning, my brother. Earl. Sitting waiting for hours and you take your eyes off for 1 second and miss the trade of the week. Correct. Lithium is the only way to go. That horn sounds like a Uppington circus horn. I actually got it from Uppington. Take a lot, Uppington. Paid 5k for my inverter and it's been 2 years. Ishmael, you are blessed, my brother. Chris, can I join the Zoom? There's no Zoom, AB. This is just a camera plugged into the... I'll chat to you afterwards. Mad Charts will rent the second one. Shame that I literally had to rent a Lamborghini again just to make a short video in the week.
Did he actually do it?
Yeah, because he drove in it, so he obviously
Yeah.
rented it again for...
You know what? It's just there's not even a point in posting about the like renting it or even trying to show off when people literally know who the owner is now. So
Yeah, that's...
so what's the point? Like, people know who the owner is.
yeah, bullseye ended that guy. We literally have photos of the car going in for service from the owner. That's Scuderia, Job.
Yeah, he's a clown.
So before I got blocked on his Discord, I made my profile picture that picture of the car at Ferrari coming in for a service, and that man insta blocked. I was still typing and banned from the server. Let me see if I still have it here. I think it was sent to me on IG.
EJ setting alerts. Or what's EJ doing?
Chad.
EJ's back at Asia Highs.
Yeah, I'm checking it now. Chad, we might stop the streams from next year. We're gonna start at Uber Eats. We're gonna basically rip out all of this equipment. Gonna make this entire place a kitchen, and we're gonna stream myself and Keegan making the food. You see how much Sahil made this year? I was like, Sahil, I'm done with trading, brother. Let me cook. Let me cook. Keegs, if you can make a bar a month cooking food, will you?
100%.
Bro, I'm cooking. You
I'll
guys,
be in that kitchen every single day.
my brother, you guys will see me sweat in the kitchen. Wait, where's... Ah, fuck, I lost it. It's actually a video of the car. Wait, let me see if I can find it, Chad. Why is there already 50 WhatsApp messages coming through?
Yeah. Mr. Popular.
Bro, that's the thing. Eating what you... That thing where they say you are what you eat. And I must actually chat to Caitlin. I seriously need to cut down on the sexy beasts because me turning into a sexy beast every day. Keegs, have you been eating some sexy beasts, my brother?
Yeah. Why do you think we styling here nowadays?
Bro, Keegan had a double mac sexy this morning. This man is looking fresh. Is that the new drip that arrived last night?
Yeah, one of it.
Yo, bro, you never tell me this stuff. You just like buy it and then come in here. I'm here with my... I don't even know what this is. Refinery? Is Refinery Pick and Pay clothing? I don't know.
No, Refinery is like a brand.
Is it a brand?
Yeah.
Wait, what brand is that?
I don't buy from there, but...
Refinery. No, bro, I think it's Pick and Pay.
No, Refinery is a brand. There's a refinery in Walmer Park.
Refinery. Let's see. Refinery. Curly, my brother, we in stream.
I was about to say, what the hell is that noise?
Curly, we in stream, my brother. Yeah, no, bro, Refinery is like Pick and Pay.
It's not.
These shirts are cheaper than Shein.
Yo, when did your Sheen order arrive?
I'm still waiting for it, bro. Yo, I'm gonna rock that Sheen clothing, my brother. All right, Chad. GU. Let's start locking it in. Let's get ready. 12700 tested. We've got this little intermediate structure level here. As soon as we get back above that, I'm gonna go long on this. EJ as well. This is pulling back a little bit deeper than expected, but let's see what she does around 162. GJ also, I'm not too keen on GJ, weirdly enough, and then UJ rejecting that key level 147.44. So let's start locking it in, Chad. Floral tops, exactly, my brother. I love the floral tops. Guys, we've got Justin Vessels this Friday on the podcast. He's the younger brother of Robbie Vessels. I don't know if you guys know Robbie Vessels, the guy from Leeuwloop. He's the younger brother. He didn't go into music. He went more into IT. But yeah, Robbie Vessels' younger brother, Justin Vessels, in the house. We're going to talk a little bit about how his older brother, Robbie, came on the scene with Leeuwloop. He was actually one of the co-writers for the song. Very interesting story, so that will be shared on Friday. And maybe Justin can chat to his older brother, Robbie. Maybe we can get Robbie in here as well to do the Leeuwloop for us. Robbie's brother is Hamilton. No, that's the wrong. I'm talking about Robbie Vessels. Justin Vessels. Justin, sorry, man. So is Robbie Vessels not your brother? Is Robbie Vessels not your brother? Is any family, bro? Okay. All right, but anyway, we've got Justin coming on, and then next Friday we potentially have Curly FX, Adrian Bird. Adrian, is jy in die chat? Laat weet net vir die ouens daar. Adrian Clint's mate. No, I don't think it's Clint's mate.
Who are we talking about now? Who's Adrian now?
Adrian, man. Curly.
Oh, hey.
Curly's gonna potentially fly down next week for the pod.
Also, are we like serious now?
No, seriously. And then also I've confirmed with Ridal Fix as well. I must just get some flights booked for the man.
I was gonna say, keep in mind what we only have
two
podcasts left.
Yeah,
for the year.
So I might do Ridal in the new year. So we've got this Friday and next Friday. Yeah. Go support my man Ridal. Man is doing God's work in the industry. He's keeping the scammers at wake at night. Bro, I think the oaks are literally like, what did Ridal say? As Ridal. And then every morning it's like, let me quickly go to Ridal's YouTube page. Okay, we're safe. Sure. Alright. Ridal has not yet seen what we're busy with. Clint Fester, if you're watching, my brother, unban me. I know he's watching. That man is lurking. I can see you there in the chat. Clint Fester, unban me, brother. Let's chat. Next time when I'm in Cape Town, I'm going to send you location, but I'm going to bring Keegan with. Keeks, next Cape Town trip, me and you, brother.
Sounds good.
Cape Tonia. Live from India. Thanks, Trezay. AB Trader, when will Rydal be coming down? I need to confirm with Rydal, but he locked it in. Keeks, where do you get those shirts from? Dude, he's not going to disclose his plug. Those shirts were made by Indonesian hobbits using only their feet and their nails to wove that. And that material actually comes from Madagascar, from a Polynesian tree.
Oh, this is it's like a Wagyu shirt.
Dude,
so before they start sewing it, they actually massage it.
Yes. Let me quickly feel the quality, bro. Actually, yeah, no, this is not. You're not gonna get this in Woolworths or at Old Khaki. And it feels pretty soft on your body, eh, Keeks?
It's super soft. Yeah. Now it's hot, bro. I'm loving this.
I like this live stream cause he trolls. No, Keegan doesn't troll, my brother. Dude, but would it be wrong if I also get one of those shirts? But they said to make a shirt my size, they're going to need like 9 of those Indonesian hobbits. It only took 4 to make Keegan's shirt. Might take like 9. So...
Nah, we're going to have to order like VIP. You're going to have to literally get like Dobby yourself.
Nah, bro, that shirt looks dope, eh? And you've got short... Yo, this man, even... You should see him. He's got like a jean. Nice pair of like sandals.
We're getting ready for December, yeah.
Nah, bro, you're looking fresh. Setting the tone here for the rest of us. Right, Chad, no trade as of yet.
You know, when I like ordered these shirts, like the whole thing purely was when I looked at it, it reminded me of Charlie from 2.5 Men.
Yeah.
100%. I was like, the OG have to.
Alright.
Oh, maybe EJ.
Is this going to be another character building day? I don't think so.
Isn't the news coming out? Euro now. Euro just
20,
come out.
yeah, it already came out.
How did that come out?
A little bit lower than expected, 3.2.
Yeah.
So inflation coming down in Spain. So that has been the trend with most of the global economies. Inflation coming in softer. So next year, Chad, the theme is going to be how to stimulate the economies of the world. Who's going to be the first central bank to start cutting rates? So the last 2-3 years post-COVID, we had the theme of inflation and central banks trying to tame inflation. And then next up, we're going to start seeing how some of the economies are going to start struggling. You're going to see major slowdowns in the economy, and that is going to be the main driver next year. Rate cuts, how many, how fast, how slow, and yeah, who's going to be the first central bank to blink and say, look, we're cutting rates. Going back on history, rate cuts are not necessarily bullish for equities because usually central banks are forced to cut rates due to some or other economic event. Go and do your homework. Go and overlay the rate chart with the US30. I've already done it. I'm not going to do your homework for you. And then you go and tell me what is the correlating factor with rate cuts and every time something has happened in the global economy. Keegs, what are you trading, brother? There's your. I don't know.
I'm looking at GJ now. GJ actually looks like the better one. Thingy. So basically, we've traded down, setting our tone for the week. Obviously, that bottom wick. But when we start looking on the daily and the 4 hour, we've actually traded down to the pivot. So I'd like to say us basically hold the weekly pivot now and trade back up.
Chad, I'm just going to run to the toilet again. I've got a bladder the size of a tennis ball, it seems. Or it's maybe the 4 liters of water I've drank since I've woken up this morning. But I'll see you now. Over to Keegan's screen. Keegs, just take off those photos of little midgets. Sorry, before I go, I watched the YouTube video last night of Big Douse. I don't know if you've seen his stuff. So he went to go, famous YouTuber. He went to go and buy a Lamborghini with $1 bills.
Yeah.
And he gets to the guy's house, and the guy is like, "No, I'm taking the Lambo." I think it was $235,000. And the guy's like, "Okay, how are you gonna pay?" He's like, "Cash." Walks to his truck, bro. It is literally like maybe like 6 boxes just full of like $1 bills stacked. And the guy's like, "Bro, I've got so many questions. Like, where do you get these? Where do you get all of these dollar bills?" And he's like, "Oh, I actually have a strip club for small people." And and when he went to the bank and he said, "Listen, I want to make a withdrawal for $250,000, but it needs to be in $1 bills." And the lady's like, "But why?" He's like, "Oh, my son is turning 10. I'm taking him to Vegas."
Yeah, guys, I think I'm going to look at GJ. Actually lining up quite nicely on the fib. So 80 is still bullish. We're having a little bit of a pullback now after this. After this big push to the top side. I always say to you, when a big push comes, you need that retracement. So we're just having a quick retracement now. Love to see some support start forming, yeah, and we can take it. If we can hold the weekly pivot, get back above, look to go long. Why I said if we look on the 15, as I said, just going down, we can trade back up still to the EQ. We got all of our zones marked out over here. We've got the daily key level we need to get back to. When we start looking on the 1 hour, we have basically made our change over here. So basically coming right back up, taking out this highs over here, so they were taken out even though we had the drawdown. On the 30-minute, we can see how we're starting to form that structure again, and on the 4 hour, looking to really start breaking. So again, if this 4 hour starts pumping back up here, holding, we can really just see this start going long, as we can see, almost making a little bit triple top here. So if you look, basically we are just doing that. So basically it's all in a while so far with that one, but yeah, just making new highs, higher lows. So definitely can start aiming for over here, back to that key level and upwards from there. So it can be possibly a nice big trade for us. So we'll just see what happens. And when we do look at the fib, we can see how the fib plays out perfectly. There is our low point over here. I don't know why that is black. Which one's black here? Okay, is it this one? There we go. So we can change that to white. So we can see where our low points are. There we go. So that runs out perfectly from our high, from the low point that started the breakaway to our highest point. The daily high is literally on the 50. We've fallen a little bit short of it, but I will still take that. Why do I also say that? Because when you go over to the 4 hour, you can see where the retest came was on these candle closures over there. Bang. That's where you can see we retested.
I don't think we were on your screen, brother.
Oh, alright.
sorry. I just saw it now.
But yeah, guys, long story short, you guys heard everything. So the fib basically lines everything up. We had the drawdown to those candle closures. So even though we didn't get daily highs, we are there, and that's why I'll start seeing to go long on GJ. So we'll just keep an eye out on this one. If we can start holding this day weekly pivot, I will look to go long on GJ.
Gigs, my apologies.
No,
I saw I went over to your screen and I never pressed live. G might come back to life, eh?
Well, I'm looking at GJ, so I'll be in there.
Are you in now?
I'm going to take it if we can get back above the pivot.
Okay. Oh, because on your screen it shows you.
No, I'm just saying that because I'm looking at where my stop's going to be, because I'm obviously working out my calculator.
Alright, guys, my boy. It's still on your. I'm going to leave it on your screen. It looks like
cool.
you're about to lock in here.
Okay, guys, I will enter now. I'm going to enter. Can we just have a little bit of a bottom wick? Come on, give me a little bit more. Okay. And I'm in, guys. I'll take that. Let's just see where my entry was.
Darius. Oh, Keggs.
Let's see. Okay. Let's move entry.
Alright, Chad. Keegan getting his powder wet quite early this morning. The market is playing with, bro. It is nil. It's been a. Inflation seems imaginary, like unicorns. Alright, John Alvarado. Keeks, please explain the news part of yesterday when you mentioned not all news released in green means bullish. How do you calculate results between previous forecast and actual?
If you go onto the website, so like if you have like Forex Factory, for example, you'll see there on the news event. So let's take like the Euro Spanish CPI. You can see their previous was 3.5, forecast 3.6, and the actual that came out was 3.2. So 3.2 is still lower than 3.5. So that you did still come down. That's how it's still negative.
All right, Chad. We might need to assist Keegan here on this trade. Let me just get the volume music. Oh, Chad. Oh. Let's get that volume for Keegs. Keegs, you ready for the volume?
I'm ready.
Chad, are you guys ready for the volume? Because the volume is about to go hard now. Get yourselves ready. Chad, Wednesday, baby. Let's go. Let's bring that volume.
volume's going the opposite way.
Chad, did I just activate the sell volume? Oh my goodness. Chad, let's see if we can bring this baby back. Keegs, what is your stop loss, bro? 15 pips?
Yeah.
Yo, it's tight.
Yeah, it's a tight stop.
Chad, we need everybody to put hands together. Let's get this thing over the line. Oh, baby. Wins, losses. Don't make us, don't break us, baby. We here every day, Monday to Friday. 9:30 in the morning, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Chad, let's get this over the line. Went straight down. Dylan, sometimes they go straight up, sometimes they go straight down, but we're still in it, baby. It is not over until that stop loss has been triggered. Ah, shit, Chad. Let's go, baby. Let's bring it up. Let's bring it up, baby. Get back to business, yeah. Our mid-morning hype has come and gone. Hope you guys are feeling good. And we can slide this out now for now. But yeah, Chad, Keeks is still in it. That's the beauty of a stop loss. While your stop loss has not been hit, you still in it.
We fight to see another day.
It is still in the mix. Keegan is still in the trade, baby. Somebody's saying selling the yen right now is dumb. Alright, my brother. If you can please reiterate why selling the yen is dumb. Keeks, it's still on your screen, eh, brother?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I'll show you what the chat was saying. Let's see. Does this baby stay alive?
Chad, I'm still looking at GU. GU starting to fizzle a little bit there at that 2700. As mentioned, are we going to get that midweek reversal? Are we going to see that continuation down? I don't know. But I'm still waiting for a setup. What is EJ doing? Oh yeah, EJ also died here at the Asia highs. EJ also dying here at the Asia highs. GJ marked the level 186.96. 186.96. I've got 186.57. That's my other daily key level. 187, not really tested. Took Asia highs first, rejected daily pivot. GU re-entry maybe. I haven't entered GU, brother. Did you enter GU? I haven't entered anything on GU. 253 watching, 95 likes. Come on, Chad. Chad, we would appreciate a like and a subscribe if you have not yet, so please do that. Please help us with the algorithm. That is basically the only real way to grow the channel organically, through your help. And if you find it valuable what we do here on a daily basis, please hit that like button, subscribe. That's probably one of the most transparent channels on YouTube when it comes to trading. Discord link is in the description as well. You can see every trade we've taken on stream, I think for the last 2 months, 2.5 months. But yeah, Chad, drop a like if you can. If you are signed into an account and you can click the like button, please do that. I know a lot of you don't necessarily have a YouTube account or logged into an account to actually like or subscribe, but if you are logged in, just give us that thumbs up. Oh, you entered but got stopped. Alright, Euro USD looks volatile today. Let's check. Yeah, Chad, there's nothing really that pops out to me. I was still waiting here for EJ to create a little bit of a substructure for a continuation to the upside. However, we didn't get that, so no trade there for me. Euro USD, that 10100 there, that is the only way I will be looking long on this. EJ waiting. EJ, this could still just be the pullback, Chad. So we got a nice move to the upside. Let me just show you. Nice little impulse move to the upside, breaking this short-term structure here to the left. And this could just be a 3-wave pullback or a 5-wave pullback, whatever pullback this is. But as soon as we get something like that, I'm going to take a stab at it. Even though I am relatively bearish on it for the day, that is what I'm looking at. And then GJ might even get in with you guys if we get something like this. If we can get a candle like this, I might bring some of that volume in here with you guys as well. If you look at it from a line chart perspective, all of these localized highs been taken out from here, so this could just be the pullback, and then we can go and take out that session I created there. But yeah, we need to get back above the weekly pivot. Chad, what else is there? GU.
That's nothing. Yeah, I'm stopped out there, Chad.
Right, guys. Keegs out. Only 15 pips. In a quick EU sell. Good work. GU. Yeah, GU we need to get above. It's 80 is currently fizzling a little bit here, but still overall trend is bullish. This thing is just so extended, my bro. If you take it from October, Chad, look at this quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 days is the maximum amount of days that price will push up before a pullback. Here was 3 days, 3 days, 3 days, 3 days. Can you see that, Chad? 3 days pullback. This has now been 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm not saying we're going to get a pullback today, but the fact that we first took session highs now at the daily flip. Ooh. I just might. And also there's that daily key level, 12721. Do we go for a short, Chad, to come and retest the daily pivot? Do we go for hourly close? Let's see how the hourly closed. Ooh. Ooh, a little ab. This is not an ab roller candle. This is like a sword candle. There's the handle. There's that little brim of the sword, and Keegs, you wouldn't entertain the idea of shorts on GU.
On GU. If where you want to sell from?
No, if we get a 5-minute break here, because we've
So of
off the 12700. Yo, Chad, let's see.
so you want a short of there?
Yeah, I'm trying to frame my idea here. So here's the context for the idea. If you go back from October, when on the daily, when we started this entire, let's call it, bullish cycle on GU,
Yeah.
you'll see that for the most part, October, 4th of October, we had a rally for 6 days and then the pullback. And then after that, the biggest rally we had was 3 days, and then it usually pulls back. 3 days, even if it's just 2 daily candles pulling back or 1 daily candle. So it is now at a stage where you can potentially, even if it's just 1 red daily candle, that is the idea that I'm trying to frame here for myself, is that even if we get a slight pullback,
So one thing I will say is yesterday we did open and had a little bit to trade down to get the daily EQ. The daily pivot and the daily EQ on GU is quite low underneath us now. So it's basically underneath the weekly resistance. So you could 100% trade back down for that.
what time is that? 28 minutes. Chad.
What's that?
No, that GBP, it's a low tier release, just money supply stuff and consumer credit. Chad, I don't know if I'm being naughty here, but Chad, 1 minute 30 seconds. I'm looking at this. I'm thinking advantage point session lows here. Advantage point right there, closures below here, try a short. We've got the 12700 as the other advantage point. If we close back above it, maybe 6-7 pips instead of a 15 pip. Broke below Asia lows. Order flow is currently looking bearish. Alright, Chad, 50 seconds. Let me see. Let me just get my charts ready.
You're gonna go for it?
I think I'm gonna go for it. I think if we get that closure, I've got a little bit of a advantage point to manage my trade. We've got this 12700 key level. 32 seconds, Chad. If we can close a nice strong bullish bearish candle somewhere down here, something like that, I'm going to execute. Break even point right there, That is the session lows. We need to punch that, and then we're good. 10 seconds. Checking on the broker terminal. Trading view lags a little bit. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, barely. Chad, I didn't execute. Yeah, it's weird that on trading view it looks so big. Am I gonna kick myself? I don't know. Alright, Chad, I didn't execute. If you executed on the idea, yes, I don't know if it's my something. Yeah, on the broker it literally looks like it almost closed there, not down here. Chad, but if you executed on the idea, go break even down here, 4.6 pips. Session lows, you guys know the drill. Session lows, session highs. You don't want price to do any type of wobbling here. You literally want it to blast through these session lows, get that volume going. Let me see what else. What's DXY doing? Oh yeah, DXY going for the session highs. Euro.
To be fair, you could still re-enter off GU because on the 15 you've got these lows now. So if you break those lows, you can see that flash.
My only thing is I wanted to use this as my advantage point for the session lows, so I can go break even there because I know volume's going to come in there, and then also being so close to the 700, any closures back above here, I would kill the trade.
Okay.
Yes, dude, am I getting soft? I think you need to chat to me afterwards so I can start taking some cement. Oh, Chadadonia. Fuck my life.
Chris just doesn't want to take any more losses there.
The thing is, the setups aren't really that clean though. This is not the cleanest setup. Like we barely have range to the session lows. That's like 4.5 pips. Yeah, Chad. Yes, bro. These markets are gonna give me anxiety, moving so slow. And now obviously I wish it reverses. So I didn't miss anything. Reverse now. Yeah, Chad, these lows right here, if you are in it, break even there. Because it would need to flush there. That was my advantage point. Lost flooders. Chadadonia. That's a new one. Chadadonia. If my terminal was on the support, then flash down on the closure. Yeah, Danny. Mine did close below though, but I think it's because my ratios, like my ratio on MT4 is like this, so it literally looked like a little nipple. But this is a trade that can work. Definitely. EJ sell, give 20 pip. Nice. If these markets move any slow, it will start going reverse. 100%. Rydal is dope though. Yeah, Rydal is a G. A bit late, but congrats on 4K. You guys are doing a phenomenal job. I respect and look up to you guys. Keep doing what you're doing and being amazing, and the honest individuals you are. Shot Redact. Redact has also been a pillar there in the chat. Why is Redact not a mod? Didn't we want to make Redact a mod?
I think we got to a point where we have too many mods now.
I must actually clean up the mods a bit. Where's Redact? Redact should be a mod. Add as moderator. Redact, quickly send a message, my brother. I just want to check if you got wrenched. Christy, look at USDs or not at this stage, Alberno. I usually do, but it has been just going sideways. Oh my goodness, Redact. Beautiful, my brother. Redact. Ultimate. No, bro, no re-entry for me on GU. Bro, these markets. Let's go. We got the Moral chat profits coming your way. Redact, are you not the dude that said you're working in tech?
Yeah, that's him.
It is him, eh?
Yeah.
Chat, I don't know if you can hear, but that little interference sound we had is gone. Like, check, I'm going to put the music down and then you're going to hear, we don't have that feedback anymore. You hear that? Yesterday we had like this little zing.
Oh, it was bothering you.
Didn't you hear it?
No.
Bro, it is like this very high frequency. Imagine a cricket that got stuck on a loop. They put him on a loop pedal, and as soon as he reached that high, it's like this low or high frequency.
Oh, yeah.
At one stage, I wanted to reach out to Redact, but then I used Google. As many of you know, Google is quite great for a lot of things, and it's called the ground loop effect, where if you've got different systems interconnected with one another and they're not on the same earth plug, then that gives you that feedback. And this morning I put everything on the same plug, sorted. Ground loop effect. Chris, can you fit on Keith's shirt? No. I don't think I'll be able to. Are you talking about a picture of me? Definitely, but not on that woven shirt. We want to keep that shirt nice and clean.
Wait, what? Did you see that the entrepreneur accepted the challenge from Oh, yeah. Are these oaks challenging each other now?
Yeah, somebody sent me I think Nasdaq Billionaire blocked me, but something about a 20k to 20 million or something ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, these two clowns. Did he block me as well? Let's go see. No, he didn't. Let's see what he's going on about. Oh yeah, there's a new post. Enter in the Forex 1000.
What's your bias on gold? Long, brother. Long and strong. As mentioned, either look for bars down here or look for bars above 2050. If we start trading below 2034, sorry guys, you can get a pullback to 2016. I don't necessarily see it go that deep, but anything is possible with these markets. Anything is possible. Gold is very sturdy with its discount.
So you know, here's my thing, eh? This man, like, barcodes, alright? He's got $36 in his account as the balance.
Is it $2 million again?
No, this is one of his students. But it won't show a name or anything, but just his student's account. $504 profit, and he still has a margin of 530.
Sure, that doesn't make sense.
How does that work?
So they didn't even bother to edit the margin requirement.
Yeah, these clowns.
Yeah, somebody on Instagram sent that to me, and I was like, bro, I'm not even gonna bother with that guy. Like, honestly, like, yeah, 20k to 20 million. Rather do like it, like I put out to Marco, the entrepreneur. I said he wanted to accept that other challenge, and I said, Marco, let's do a 250k each, all proceeds to charity. And then Marco also came back with, but I can take 20k to quite a few hundred, so let's get more guys. And I'm like, dude, I said 250k. That is, if you're buying 10 million rand watches, 250k shouldn't be an issue for you.
I see Nasdaq's actually trading with Rocket X now.
Billionaire.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be coming into the office for my one-on-one with Jeff next week, so chances are I'll see you. Redact, are you in Port Elizabeth, my brother?
Yeah, he's been here.
Has he been here?
Yeah.
No, man. How does
I saw him now when you were in Cape Town, he was here.
Redact, my brother. Ricochet was me. Oh. But what... I think you've got another name on IG. Keegan, take on that man, my brother. 20k to 40 million rands. Madiba Rants. I want to see you go live head to head.
Such a flippin' joke, that man.
I am, yes. I'm friends with Jabba, aka Justin, came through for my first session while you were in Cape Town. Alright. Where's Jabba?
I think he had to quickly pop out.
Oh.
Yeah. He's coming back, his laptop's still
Where do you work, Redact, my brother? What tech company are you working at?
But nothing is looking clean here for me now. Yeah, of course GJ wants to go up now.
Chad, how are you guys feeling? Still positive? Wednesday is usually when we hit our low viewer count. That is when most of the guys have already blown their accounts. They're contemplating life at this stage. And then Thursday they start coming back. Working in Charlotte for my stepdad's company called Caldera. We mainly specialize. Right. My wife's company actually uses you as well, Schaefer Attorneys. I've heard of Caldera. Yeah, Wednesday, so the trend, we've seen it. Monday, guys come in strong. Everybody's ready for the week. You had a chat with yourself on Saturday and Sunday. I'm not going to full margin. I'm not going to overtrade. I'm not going to move my stop losses. I'm going to only listen to what Chris and Keegan says. I'm not going to trade the entire day. Only 2 positions per day. And then by Wednesday, all of that out the window. Full margin, redeposited. Keegan said, look at gold. You're already long. He didn't even say anything.
So yeah, here's the thing. Chris is on stream here with us now. We got 250 people watching. I'm still back and forth with it. Should we do December CPR special? I'm back and forth. I know some guys in the chat want to do it. I'm back and forth on if we give it to them.
I honestly think the CPR December is going to be chalked.
You think so?
I think it's going to be one of those. Guys, you can timestamp me. I can almost tell you it's going to be one of those CPRs. Clap the buyers, clap the sellers, back in the range. I honestly think...
so you think it's going to be mixed data?
I don't necessarily think it's going to be mixed data. I think already with a lot of what the Fed speakers have been saying, a lot of it's already going to be priced in. And unless it drops, like I'm talking about like 2-3 deviations away from what the forecast is, I don't think it's going to do much, to be honest. And the reason also I say that nobody, so here's the thing, end of year, if you are a portfolio manager, you are starting to clean up your books, you're starting to get ready for the next year, you do some portfolio rebalancing, all of that. So nobody wants to go into a December holiday, into a new year with fresh positions. You don't know what can happen over December. We still have the Middle Eastern tensions. So everybody's going to try and hedge themselves. So if you've got open risk, you're most probably going to try and hedge that with the options market or whatever. But gigs, I honestly think I wouldn't even waste my time if I was you. And I'm honest, you know, I like to have you on stream, but
no, for me, like I say, I'm not too worried about it. There we go, guys. Gold dropping off quickly there. Sorry, my alerts got off here. So we're at 240 now at the daily highs. Let's see if we can really start dropping down now.
Chad, there's that drop on GU. As I mentioned, this is your break-even point if you were still in it. Remember what I said, session lows, you don't want it to mess around here. Either going to bring in volume or it is just going to flutter around there. Yeah, Keeks, I think it's gonna be chalk, brother. Unless you really want to.
No, for me, that's the thing I said to the guys. I don't really have a thing of yes and no at this point. So yeah, we just have to see.
GBP, JPY coming back. GU, look at that. Chad, who took the GU trade? Not gonna lie, Chris is cock funny. Alright. I'm glad those days of me selling session lows are over, otherwise I would have been sweating on GU. Neil, you would have been smiling on GU. Remember, the thing is, if you're selling, you're selling a session close to a session low, but you're selling from a weekly high. You've been pushing up for 5 days straight now. So that is how you frame your idea. So even though you're very close to a session low, that is why I said you've got 2 advantage points here. If you enter on that break or this break here, you've got the 12700 to manage your risk from, and you've got the session lows. So that is these are the 2 levels that you were going to play in between. So yeah, if you took those shorts from here, one thing you can see is you could see price coming back here, create like a little bullish candle, and then you want to see it drive. Geeks, yeah, nothing is clean for me, brother. Nothing is the way that I like it. Asia highs have been taken on GJ. Asia lows are still intact. GU playing out as expected. However, didn't execute there. EU session lows. EJ coming back. Gigs, I might go for EJ.
Long or short?
Yeah, a long. EJ tested that daily S1 and it's now currently at that weekly S1. Yeah, Chad, I'm still monitoring this. We might grab a trade here. GU is missed. GU is missed. I hope that makes sense with the context of selling close to a session low, but also selling from a weekly high. You guys think Nas is faking out if DXY is going up? No, it is bullish. Remember we said it's bullish, but also DXY can just be doing a pullback. Look on the daily, it's still bearish. Here's the thing. The primary market structure on DXY is bearish, but you could get little episodes of secondary market structure where price pulls back. So that is what you need to figure out as a trader. Am I in primary market structure? This is primary. Or am I in the secondary market structure where price is correcting? And this is what makes it difficult. Because you could be, your long-term bias could be correct, but in the short term, you get clapped on these little pullbacks and you think all of a sudden DXY is bullish, where it's bullish in the short term just to create that correction. Alright, let's see, GJ, gold, GU. Wow, this would have been a trade. EU. Alright, Chad, what I'm looking for here is I'm looking for some type of structure here. 4 minutes for I'm just looking for some type of structure here. A little bit of a pullback. Back there, even there, and resistance form, and then a break. Just a little breather in the market, and then I will go long on this. Thing is, I wanted to retest this level and hold. You can see here every single time we got above this weekly S1, what happened? We broke back below it, again here this morning, broke back below it. So what I want to see is I want to see a definite break above. I want to see it retest that level, hold it, and then I'm comfortable taking it. Because then that is the first retest, holding it and breaking. Otherwise, you can see exactly the same thing play out, which happened here. Every single time. The first time test, nice big bounce, and now currently struggling to hold above that weekly S1. So that is what we're going to wait for. We're going to wait for that test. We're going to wait for that minor structure break, and we will execute without fear, without doubt, and we will go long. GU, who took GU? Let me know. Who took GU? GU. I would have been out here. 15 pips would have booked my car for tires. Seems like I'm going to be running on those slicks for a while. Those slick bands.
You going to take your EJ trade?
So I told him now, Keeks, check here. If you look left with me, you'll see that every time. Are you checking on the stream?
Oh, I'm just watching your stream.
So every time we broke above that weekly S1, we just closed back below into it. So we haven't held a test. So I'm saying as soon as we get that little pullback, we test it, and that little, then I'm happy to take it.
Okay. Yeah. Alright guys, I'm watching gold. If gold does close below these daily highs, I think it's very probable we can see that possible flush to that 20, 35, 34 area.
Kicks over to your screen. I just want to go wee.
Yeah, so guys, I'm just watching. Yeah, if you look here on the 5, yes, we are under it, but the 15 hasn't closed yet. I just want to see us close here, because I think if we do get this closure below the daily highs, it is quite possible we might have a little retest, but it is quite possible to have that flush down to this key level that we were talking about. So I'm just monitoring this at the moment. There we go, there's the closure. Let's see how it can run from here. So yeah, I'm just gonna monitor this and see what we get there. DXY, I think is gonna go for that pivot, possibly even EQ as well. So that is looking very, very good for this trade to come back down. So if anything, I've got my alert set on this key level. We'll probably even set it about there, so we can make sure we can actually get a nice entry on that. But that's what I'm going to be looking at for gold. Possibly even this afternoon we might get something nice over there, but let's just see and wait and see what happens with this. We definitely want to see this thing flush, so let's see what happens. GJ basically back. Screw that thing. EJ, so I know Chris is waiting for a pullback. UJ, I actually wanted to take UJ, yeah, but I wasn't really bullish on it, so that's the only thing I went against me on that. Gold looking like it's starting to flash a little, yeah, so not looking too bad. DXY, okay, we want to see this gold flash, guys. That's what we want to see. There we go. Keep it going, gold. Keep it going. Alright guys, so there gold. Let's see if it can go to that key level for us. Then maybe we can get something priced in over there.
How do you spell your wife's? SCHAEFER. Oh, kicks, look at GU.
Oh, Chris, you're still on my screen.
Now I'm over to my screen now.
Oh, no, I'm just watching on the chat, yeah.
Yo, bro, why? Ah, look at EJ. Nice. Where's the brother that said it is a bad idea to sell JPY?
I love how GJ's back at break even.
Chad. Look at GU. Fuck my life. TP on GU. Well done, Ruben. You are better than me, my brother. I doubt it. Why did I doubt though? Yes, dude. Chad, that is that human aspect. That is that human aspect. That little bit of doubt, that 10 seconds of thinking, looking at your broker terminal, barely broke, but we said break there, so that's me not following my plan. Already, yeah. Here's the thing, I said break below there, we've got the advantage point, 2700, closes above, we kill the trade. Break even point, once we hit the session lows, volume's going to come in there, and anyways. But Chad, that is, at least some of you caught some value from that. I hesitated. This is something I usually never do, but it's been so slow. What do they call it? I think they call it gun shock. Is it gun shock or where you can't pull the trigger?
I have no clue.
Is it called? What is it called? Rydell. Rydell fixing the house, Chad. We've got Rydell himself. Oh, baby, Rydell's in the house. Rydell, good morning, my brother. I think your ear started itching when we talked about you earlier this morning. But yeah, Chad, the thing with this GU trade, like I said, I don't know if they call it, there's a name they call it, but very, very easy setup. We've taken so many times round numbers, session lows as your advantage point, FUD turning to FOMO. Chris, it didn't tick your... No, Coach Carter, this ticked 100% my boxes.
Yeah, so Chris, guys, okay, gold flashed. We hit that key level on the money. 2035.30 key level was spot on for us. Now we're starting to reject. So now what I'm gonna wait for is, like I said to you guys, if this holds, once we get back above those daily highs, I'm gonna start looking to go long.
Sorry, Kicks, back on your screen.
Okay, guys, obviously we had the key level drawn out for you. You guys can see, there we go. We flashed, we hit it on the money. So all we're going to wait for now is, again, don't jump in now, guys. This can still continue down. But again, what are we going to wait for? We want to wait for these daily highs, even back into the Asia range, because by the time of us doing this, not only are we showing the bulls are getting back into the market, we also give that time for the AD to start flipping bullish again. This is exactly what we said this morning. We wanted to go bearish. We wanted to regain bullish momentum, then find support, and once we are around about here, that's where we want to start looking long, because now we've gone bearish, we've set the lows of the days, we've regained, the bulls are back in power and controlling the market, and then we can start going long now. So now gold is definitely in my zone now for the day.
Chad, sorry, I'm just going to drop Keegan's camera for a sec. Somebody's saying that didn't meet our entry criteria. I just want to show you this is exactly our entry criteria. I just didn't execute on it. Here's it. Let me just open this up for you. By the way, this is free in the Discord, guys. Discord link in the description of this video. Let's just get Keegan back. Alright, you see that there, continuation trade sells. So let me just snip that and overlay it on the chart for you. Like I told you, I haven't, it has been a very slow almost 3 weeks for me. And the setups have been slow. The trade ideas have been perfect. The market has just been ranging or moving late. So here was that trade idea, almost to the T. You can literally see there, pivot, half round number. There's your round number. Let me zoom this in for you. So this is 100% according to our playbook. There you can see it. You see this little box there? There you can see it. Look right with me. Does that look similar to that? It is exactly the same thing. Sell continuations. There's your little break of structure right there. There's your break of structure. So for the guys that have been here for quite a number of weeks, months, there's it. Break of structure, sell, and I didn't execute. But anyway, that's part of the game. That is part of the game. At least some of you caught that sell. Very, very nice. You would have hit TP already. I'm looking still at EJ for that.
GJ is literally repeating itself again. Came right back to the pivot, and now looking like it might sell off a bit.
EJ, I'm still keen on EJ. EJ testing that round number right here. If we can just create some type of resistance and then break the resistance, what are we going to trade here? I'm just going to quickly get that for you guys as well so you can see that. Give me a sec. Keegs is just going to drop for a quick second here. I must actually find a way to have this not there. So the setup we're going to go for now is a continuation trade. Let's get Keegan back up here. Continuation trade. Let's actually snip this. So I don't know why I stopped doing this. Just actually reaffirms my own process. That is actually the main reason I started streaming, was to keep myself accountable. As much as it is about providing value for you, it forces me to really lock in on my process, because you can't bullshit on a live stream.
So EJ basically has pulled down a bit on the 5 minute, basically retesting Asia highs. If you trade back above now and you break that little support, would you consider going for it?
So this is exactly what I'm looking at. Check my screen here.
Okay, so yeah, that's what
literally this is what I'm looking for.
Okay, yeah, so literally, yeah, it's also now.
Yeah, chat. So that is what I'm looking for here. GU we obviously missed. There it's back almost at the daily pivot. This would have. Here's the thing. I think we talked about it Monday, Tuesday. I said go back on our stream journal. The trades that work, hardly any drawdown. They literally just run. This trade would have given you, what is it, 2 pip drawdown, and it literally ran. The trades that start ranging, that is why in my trading plan you'll see if it ranges for more than 25 minutes, kill it. It's a cuck trade. Get out of it. Trades that work, run. There's volume behind it. It's not struggling. Same with yesterday. Yesterday we were buying EU. We were buying EU here. Even though the idea was 100% correct, I think we bought EU here, if I'm not mistaken. Here or there. Idea was perfectly fine. Drawdown was like 8 pips, if I wasn't mistaken. 8 or 7 pips. It just took the entire London session into NYSE open to play out, and that's fine. I'm not going to sit through that drawdown. So, alright, EJ, let's quickly look at EJ. There's the setup, guys, so you know what we are looking for. That half round number, round number to hold, 162. I would even like it more if we can test that weekly S1, and as soon as we do that, off to the races. Just wait for that break of structure. Again, as mentioned, then we would have held for the first time in almost 48 hours, no, 24 hours. This will then be our first retest and hold of that level. So let's see. Does Curly still sell expensive mentorships? No. He only sells little pieces of his hair in a bag. There's actually a market for that. People that like curly hair, that's how he's been financing his trading. Selling small bits and pieces of his hair. Actually puts it into a nice little gold, like glass cube. Go and check him out. I'll need to catch more lives, man. This is solid Rydell. This is nothing like what has been done in South Africa before. Honestly, how can I set up my chart like yours? Are you using TradingView? I am using TradingView. So the color I use is almost like a off gray. Let's quickly go to canvas. It's like this off gray, the third one. It's just easier on your eyes than the white and the black. I just take off the opacity on the grid lines. This paint separator, what is this? I don't even know what this is. What is this paint separator? Keeks, do you know?
Oh, what's this?
The pane. Is it panel separator? Oh, I check you at the bottom. Alright. Scales, lines. What is this? I would love to have. Do you have lines here on the? Let me see. Okay, keys is. Alright, that's what I use there. For my candles, I use the body color, red and green, and then the borders and the wicks I make black. And yeah, that's about it. And then for my indicators, I've got the 20, 50, 100, 200 from DR Sweets, Dr. Sweets. That EMA, I've got the Asia range and kill zone. Oh my goodness. The Asia range and kill zones on. And then I've got my accumulation distribution with moving averages. That's the thing you see at the bottom, and that is the only indicators I've got on. And then, the other indicator I've got on is the pivot point standard. That is basically the majority of our strategy is based around the pivots. Braza, I hope that helps. That would alright, Chad, let's see if EJ can hold here. Otherwise it's going to do exactly what it did previously. Every time it's broken out, it's failed to hold the weekly S1. It needs to hold there. What is GU? GU is most probably coming back up. Yeah. Alright, DXY at the daily pivot. Keeks, you aren't in anything now, eh?
No, I'm not.
Okay. But yeah, the markets have been slow. So do not try and force anything. Like I said at the start of the week, this is what builds character. This is what builds discipline. Sitting on your hands. We all have FOMO. We all want to trade. We all want to feel that excitement of potentially making money or losing money. But if there's no setup, don't touch it. Trading is very easy. Finding setups is very easy. The problem with 90% of traders is waiting for the setups. You don't have that discipline to wait. You're chasing that dopamine hit you get from gambling, putting money on the line. And I've said it before, we all trade for that dopamine hit, but some of us can control it. As much as we love trading, there is that psychological thing of the dopamine hit you are chasing from winning. I even think there's a hormone that gets released from losing. Somebody once said that some people subconsciously actually like losing without them knowing it.
That's so weird.
Now I promise you, some people literally their mind is geared towards losing. It's like this reverse psychology thing where they want to feel sorry for themselves. So subconsciously you seek out to be in a losing position to then try and push that responsibility over to someone else or like this external factor, but it is never you. Hi Chris, did you get a response on that challenge? FX cartel, all blues. No, chasing dopamine.
Yeah, Chris, just remember, I don't want to jinx it, but we are meant to have load shedding now at 12.
No, but Kicks, didn't you remember
No,
we've got
I
people
know.
of faith in you.
I know. I'm just saying. Oh shit, that reminded me.
I think the heavier one would be mine. Yeah, that's yours. Why did you put it here?
I left it there yesterday.
Oh,
And I
really?
left only when I was getting out my car. I realized I was like, crap, I don't have it with me. So I knew I left it at the office. I just didn't know where in the office I left it. Now we start this game again. Oh my word.
Nah, bro, I'm buying my own one. Keegan bought me a vape earlier in the week, but he smoked it, finished, put it back in the box, and he's like, hey, Chris, here's your vape. And I'm like, yo, this thing is finished, bro. He's like, nah, that thing is... Nah, I'm kidding. I took off the packaging.
And of course now, like, even though we have two now, it's the same flavor. So, like, now we just confuse each other.
All right, Chad, we might get something here today. And we were supposed to have load shedding at 12, but I'm just going to ask the chat, hashtag pray for ESCOM. We've got some prayer warriors here in the chat. I know some people of faith in this chat.
GJ doing the work now.
Pray
Screw
for
you, GJ.
ESCOM. Chad, pray for us as well. Pray for the 2Gs as well. For the people that are prayer warriors. Pray for this channel so that we can reach more people. We can help more people, inspire more people, and potentially help you not fall into that death loop of trading. We've talked about that death loop. You just can't get out of it. It's an ugly thing to be in.
Chris, just show me the bottom of yours quickly.
I opened mine. Was yours closed?
I can't remember because it's also open. I don't know. I was just trying to see. I was like, no.
Bro, we might as well now shoot onderbroeken. What is an onderbroek and Engels?
Andes.
Undies. We might as well just bring me a pair of your undies tomorrow. Sharing a vape here. Mine's gonna be a little bit big for you. I'm carrying some weight on that sack of mine, but is dalk nie groot nie, maar hy stink soos 'n groot. Chad, you don't feel me. You guys are way too serious. We're just waiting here for a position. Don't stress.
I was laughing. Did you see Don's trade yesterday?
Oh yeah, when it closed and it popped. Yeah, I saw it. When I go live again, I'll definitely do a shout out, bro. This channel should have more. Appreciate it, Rydal. Really appreciate it.
Rydal's a G. I'm actually excited to have him on the pod.
I'm very excited to have Rydal. Yeah. As mentioned, guys, it's not just necessarily talking about trading. It's also, if you go to our first podcast at the end, we said we wanted to talk to Rydal about just like the entire YouTube journey. I followed Rydal on Instagram. Rydal, I think the first expose Rydal did was on Clint Fester. And Clint like brushed him off and said, oh, who's this guy with 80 followers on Instagram? He's got 100 subs or whatever. And nobody even knew Rydal. And they were like, oh, this guy's just Nar, this and that. And Rydal now has become like a force to be reckoned with in the industry. And that journey of that consistently posting, like I said, Rydal's first videos, I don't even think there was video. It was just audio and like some text. And as he progressed, the quality of his videos, the quality of his gear, I still laughed when Rydal got his first mic. I don't know who told Rydell, but the mic was literally, I only saw Rydell's eyes, and I was like, yes, his videos are so good. If Rydell can just bring that mic down. And then later, I think Rydell saw that. I followed Rydell from the very start, guys. Like I said, I've been in this industry for going on 9 years. So I've seen everything. I've heard everything. I've experienced everything.
You know, like, and I think that's like the nice thing about it is like genuinely. So I didn't even know about Rydell. I don't know about a lot of the people, purely because like obviously I'm not close to the amount of time in the game, but I used to keep my trading very like low key. Like people didn't know what I was doing. They didn't even know like what was happening. I mean, I didn't follow like every single trading person because I didn't want to see what other people were doing and get mixed up in their journeys. So I stayed very, very low key. And because of that, like I didn't really know these guys. But now you start opening yourself up to it and looking at it. It's interesting. You straight away, you can see who the real ones are, who the frauds are. And the biggest thing is, I think Chris and I always say is, I've got a lot of respect for those guys that are out there. And again, not just because they're trying to be jealous or be a doer and call someone out, but in this game, there's so much toxicity. You need those guys to keep the real ones honest.
Yeah, you have to. Like I said, I think was it on Monday or Tuesday, and I said if I'm catching on cuck, I want Rydell to be the first one to phone me and say, bro, what are you doing? Firstly, people in my circle, Keegan should call me out and say, like, bro, what's up? That's not what we're about. And then secondary, like, Rydell must be the first guy to call me out.
Yeah.
Like, you should, and that's why I say everything we do here is honest. And I don't know why people think, I've talked about this so many times, why do people need to fake shit and like create this false mirage of what trading is? Trading is not this thing of you flipping accounts every day. Trading is not it sounds so cliche, the get rich quick. You don't have to flex watches. We've talked about it, for instance, like Jevon. Jevon is not the richest trader there is, but trading is his living. He makes money from his trading, not selling courses. He tries to promote his courses and whatnot, but he's not making money from that. That is like a side hustle. It is his passion to teach people, and it's all relative. If you take it in percentage terms, if he had 5 million rand to trade, he would live a completely different lifestyle, but he also has a completely different background to most people as well. So it is all relevant, and I don't know why we need to hide from the fact that you are going to take losses, you are going to do this and that. But guys want to start teaching, but they haven't even gone through a few market cycles. They don't even know what it's like to go through a complete hiking cycle, through a softening cycle. They haven't traded through a global financial crisis. And that is why I say what we're doing here is completely transparent. And again, I'm going to use one of my fucks. I give 0 fucks if somebody says, oh, Chris, why are you selling this or selling that? I've given you my entire trading plan on Discord. You can go and check there. Up every time how I trade is process driven. Everything has been thought out. I've done back testing. I've done the data collection. There's no bullshit here. We've passed funded challenges with you guys from the start of the streams. The streams are going on, I think, 3.5 months now. We've basically passed a phase 1, a phase 2, and another phase 1.
And so, Chris, just before you even carry on there, I think the big thing also just to put out there with those passing accounts, Chris and myself never over leveraged. It was never risky trades. It was never ever putting ourselves like, oh, if this trade doesn't go my way, I'm going to blow the account. We showed you guys how you could do it and do it sustainably. and still pass it.
Correct. And here's the thing. We've shown you the good and the bad. You guys were here, was it 2 weeks ago when I had that losing streak? 3 losses or 4 losses?
Yeah.
And I told you guys, this is tough. You are seeing us on stream here, dealing with the emotions. You guys saw me hesitate here this morning. And again, it is that mental thing of you. There's going to be times when you hesitate. I was conflicted between my 2 biases. You can see here, my daily bias is bullish. And then I showed you guys on the daily time frame where I said I'm trying to frame my idea looking back from when we started this bullish cycle. 3 days, usually max 3 to 4 days, and then you get at least 1 daily pullback. And in that split second or that 10 seconds, that's why I say backtesting is not the best way to trade, because everything is standing still. The markets are open, they're moving. Do I execute? Do I not execute? That is all of the real parts of trading that nobody talks about. Yep, I remember the monitor incident last week. We all go through that shit. What monitor? When I banged yeah. I heard that fuck enhances the YouTube. No, shit, I need to stop saying that word. My wife, you don't know how much trouble I get into for saying that. This is literally my wife. You want God to bless what you're doing, but you're using those vulgar words, and I'm like, yo, Liffy, you know I'm a broken man. And that is why I use Christianity as a crutch. I cannot do this life on my own. I'm not perfect, guys. Believe me, I'm so far from perfect. But I realize my need for a higher being, and that is why I always say Christianity is that crutch. Like, I cannot walk on my own. Sorry, Keeks, what did you say?
I was gonna say, you know what we can do? We're going to change it up. Other than being like those typical Instagram traders that go trade at like restaurants and all that, Chris and I are going to take a early session probably next week, and we can both go put on new tires on our cars.
Do you also need tires?
No, I need tires as well. So we'll go put on tires and go trade there while we wait.
Bro, I'm not even joking. My tires are slicks. Like, I'll show you after the stream, and I'm like,
you see my front tires.
And we went big on the gear. Like, I took all of my trading profits for like the last month, and I said, flip, let's just get the gear out of the way. Like, I still want to get one more camera. So maybe if I can get 2, say, decent trades out before the end of this month, but the month is ending
tomorrow.
So we've got work to do, Chad. We've got work to do. I need tires. They're literally slicks, bro. If I get pulled over now, I'm gonna get a fine. Yours still look good. I checked it, bro.
Oh, the fronts.
Slicks.
Yeah. They're that part they're gonna flip and pop soon.
No, I've got slicks. I think all we need now is one more camera. Rydell, Jev is going to be... Why do you need to apologize? Did you clap, Jev? The responsibility you guys take over your platform and subscriber makes me respect you guys so much. Appreciate it, Rydell. Yeah, we take it very serious what we do. The NP is going down again.
Yeah, it looks like your EJ didn't hold there.
No, that's why I said I need to wait, because every single time it's been clapped when it got above here. So
yeah, like the yen pairs, I'm still bullish on them. They just basically consolidating for now.
I need an Xmas tree. Let's make that happen. I got 1,500 mod to pay for. What is a mod? MOT. Keeks, what is a MOT?
MOT. I have no clue.
No, SP, please, lol. No, man, I was arrogant when he was trying to point me this way. If I listened to him, I could have been onto this amazing... Oh, okay. No, I thought because we've created a monster in Javen. Javen might go over to Rydell's team. That man
Javen's a mini Rydell at this point.
Like, when I started... so Javen was a very laid-back guy, and when I told him, like, bro, if somebody is scamming people, like, you call them out. You don't go and look for trouble and try and chase clout. But if somebody's doing... Yeah, and Keegan sent me, what's the weekend? You're like, dude, you created a monster. And I saw that. Jeff went on a spree, my man. He was calling out, I don't know what pilot guy selling a bot and this and that. And
I remember the last part. Just says, Jeff, who you beefing with?
Oh, yeah.
That man calls out the whole Forex industry.
Dennis Sommer wanted to fight Jason Noah.
Box Jason.
He's like, yeah, just to top it off, I'll box Jason Noah. I'm like, yo, Jeff, we back on the straight and narrow. Like we said, we're just gonna focus on our community now. We're gonna let Rydell do his job. We'll just focus on what we do. And that man's like, nah, this guy, and just the cherry on top, Jason Noah. I'll fight you as well. I'm like, sheesh.
But I must say, hey, Jason Noah must be like a superhuman. That still was the quickest recovery I've ever seen.
Sure, bro. I think that was a very good marketing technique.
No, that was brilliant.
It's like, broke my leg, and while I couldn't manage my trade, and it's up 1.7 million. I just used the techniques that Joe Schneider and Darren Dix used, but I just added a little accident. Imagine he wrecked his car for the marketing, bro. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yo. You know, that'll be one of those typical things. And then it's probably insured for a higher amount.
Yeah,
he's going to get paid out and get an even better car.
Chad, again, the view shared here is not that of Vault Markets before their compliance team phones me and they're like, Chris, what are you doing? This is my own views. This is my Keegan's view. You guys know we give it to you straight.
Please drop the Discord link. Don't we have a permanent Discord link?
We do. It's in the description of the channel. But Keegan, you're just gonna I'll drop it in the chat now. Cool. Keegan is
Let me box Jeff. North Africa versus South Africa. We will sell banks.
Who wants to fight Jeff now? Akram. No, bro. Jeff is gonna be the guy. We're gonna have to fight for him. Myself and Keegan, he will cause the trouble, and then we'll need to fight for that, man. But we will. That's the thing. We fight for the family.
We're waiting to rock up at this office.
Yeah, bro. We've given our address 189. I've shared it on Google Earth. You guys know exactly where I sit every single day. 189 Cape Road. If you wanna do a hit job, this is where I'm sitting. But here's the thing, though, Keegan. If you can scam, this is the thing. If you're a scammer, you're a pussy because you can't actually do something that's real. So they wouldn't do anything. That's why if they call you out or if they see you in public, a scammer won't do shit because he's not a real man.
Yeah.
They're hiding behind screens, behind fake results, all of this. So I'm not even concerned.
Yeah. Nah, I back that. This FX cartel is going in on Rocket X. Oh, yeah, the Chad.
My car needs to go in for new tires as well. Thinking of getting a pair of Nikes. Yo, bro, the tires for my car it's an investment. I'm gonna cry a little bit when I. I think the cheapest I saw was $5,000 a tire.
But
No.
do you put cheap tires on, or do you actually at least go with like, I'm not saying top of the range, but like at least quality?
I think the tires I looked at was Bridgestone.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was Bridgestone. It was either Bridgestone. No. The problem is for that tire size, you don't get cuck.
Yeah.
You don't get.
You need those chunky boys.
You're either gonna bleed or. Nah, bro. I'm actually thinking of parking that car and like just buying Justin's Golf.
Why don't you and Elsaby just swap?
Wait, with her car. And then
Yeah.
she drives with the slicks.
She doesn't drive hard, so they'll still last a bit longer. You on the other hand, it's the problem. You're gonna burn.
Did you charge your vape last night?
Chris, how did I charge it if I left it here?
Wait, quickly give me that because I charged mine full. Sorry.
So I said I left mine here, so I definitely could not have charged it.
Yo, bro.
Wait, hold on. Are they different colors? Wait, why are they different colors?
They're slightly different.
Because I just remember mine was very different to your energy ones that are there on the side.
Bro, mine was fully charged, but I don't know which one.
If you put it on charge, does it like a light come on if
Yeah.
it's charging, or like does it like how do you know when it's fully charged?
No, this one you can taste that one. That one tastes a little bit flat. You see it doesn't pull that hard.
Yeah. But also, I do think this is my one because, like I said, mine was very different to those. Where this is a lot more pinker than that one. That's like a pinky and green.
Yo, guys, I'm getting clapped here this week. I'm on a losing streak with the vape battle. Yeah, yes, Steve.
Do we have a charger? Here
I
for
think we need a Koki pen if we're gonna use the same
this?
flowers.
We must just put like a sticker on it.
Sending cops there now, sort those tires out. Bro, I'm walking home. I'm parking the car. Honestly, cuckest investment I've made. I think I told Keegan that was so silly.
Wait, what was that?
No, the two cars, the M340 and the M235. That was
To be fair, hey, like if it was me, like now, I would have got like the one for you, like the 340 for example, and I would have got also be just like the new like 220.
Bro, but have you been? You know Rian?
I don't know why he doesn't like the 220s, eh? When we were there, like he was adamant to sell us on the 235, and I was like, bro, but like I like the coupe, like the coupe 220 in that grey, like you
Yeah.
have it on the floor, I like it. And he's like, no, the T35, hey, this is the car, the pops, the crackles, ooh, that's the car.
Yeah, that's how he sold me as well. And then I took my car in for Chad. I'm still looking here at the yen pairs. Don't think I'm not looking. I'm potentially looking at UJ. So I am scanning. Don't think I'm not looking. I'm constantly looking. We're still gonna get a trade here. Don't stress. So I took in Elsaby's car for service, and he calls me. He's like, "Hey, cappuccino key, ek sis, ja,
Koffiekie.
koffietjie, kom sit hier." And then he started with that, motorplan. That motorplan, that is literally
That's
like,
finishing up.
that is finishing up now in the next year. So you don't want to drive. Dude, believe me, that car, you don't want to be driving that out of motorplan. And I'm like, okay, what do you have? He's like, all right, let's get those cappuccinos. And he flips open the screen. And it's like, this is the stock I've got. And then he like emulates it. And then it takes you to one of the cars. Then he's like, Selena, feel that. It's like, you can't compare this to what she's currently driving. And then I wasn't there to buy a car for me. And then he phones me. He's like, you wouldn't believe. what just arrived here. I'm like, what? It's like the M340. He's like, you have to have it. And then he's like, imagine that photo you can take. The M235 and the M340 next to one. He's like, I'm finished. No, I'm done. Koffiekie, nog 'n koffiekie.
And now Chris sits here today with the 2 cars.
Bad decision, Chad. Bad decision.
You know, it's so funny though. So, what's the black guy's name? Nkosi.
Yeah, in Corsi.
Yo, how that man's on a mission to at the stage just sell my brother-in-law. So he always would phone him and he'd be like, listen, they've got the new the M5, the MX5. You have to come look at it. I know you've been wanting it. Like,
the X5M. Yeah.
So he's like, no, this thing's here. Like, they finally have it in stock. So, and they know that's what he's been wanting. Yes, sis. Did my sister find a way to keep that man every single day preoccupied until the car was sold?
Yeah, him and Corsi, yo, bro, they sell, eh?
No, they dangerous. They are dangerous.
Those two are salesmen of note. Keeks, I'm looking at UJ here.
I was looking at UJ earlier. The only thing is, I think it's when you actually went to the bathroom. I said to the Chad, I wanted to sell it at buy it at Asia Highs. But my problem was, I'm bearish on my bias. So I am going against my bias. And at the time, we actually had just flipped only bullish on it. And I mean, yes, we are bullish on the AD, but like not by much. So that's the only thing I'm worried about. And when we actually look at the DXY trailed up to the pivot, and it's kind of battling a little bit there now. That momentum's definitely slowed down.
I'm gonna take it maybe. Chad, so here's the thing. Let me actually get that from the Discord quickly as well. I just want to show you guys what are we gonna take here. This is almost a semi-reversal trade buy. Let me just bring this up. Let's do this. Let me just crop that quickly. So this is something similar to what I want to take here potentially. Let me just bring this across. Chad, this is what I'm looking at. There's your half round number there. There you can see market coming lower. There's that key level 147.45 and price coming back down, and then as soon as we get that break, I'm gonna go for it. So it just needs to get above that structure there. And let's see what is this music. Where are we? Tropical house. This is not what we want. Yeah, Chad, this is what I'm looking at. GJ also looking relatively positive as well. There's that retest on 187. There's your weekly pivot level. I might even get into GJ.
Don't you dare.
GJ also looking good. Weekly pivot level, so we've rejected it multiple times. GJ, however, a little bit of a different case for me. Again, same as with EJ. See how we have failed to get above the weekly pivot, and every time we try to get above it, we close back below it. So what am I going to do with EJ? I'm not going to buy the break. 100% not going to buy the break. I'm going to wait for price to get through the weekly pivot, and I'm going to wait for that retest to hold, and then a rebreak of structure. So we'll take a continuation buy, because why would I buy it if every single time we fail to hold above it? So don't get, even if it runs 200 pips, don't get FOMO. But yeah, this is what we are looking at. I'm actually just gonna set an alert, or okay, 40 seconds, and I've got to pee.
So what are you taking now?
UJ.
You're gonna go for it already.
I think I'm gonna go for it, brother. If I get the close, it needs to break there. We also have a very nice advantage point with the 50 being just below us, and we've got these session highs. So
Is it your phone again?
I think that sounds like a Skype call.
Unless that's, I think that's Justin.
Is it Justin's? Alright, chat, no closure there. GJ. Yes, the GU EU.
Nah, for me though, I'm not gonna take anything now. Just because of time wise.
It's tea time now in London. Tea time. Sure, bro, now I've got the chalked vape, but anyway. I'm blessing you with that fresh vape.
You just can't make up your mind.
I got the. Now I'm fine. I'm that guy. I'll give you the fresh one. Did I repay you yesterday? I did pay you. Okay.
Well, to be fair, that one is dead though, because it's charging.
Okay, yeah, you do quite big drags on it. You don't mess around.
Oh, GJ looking like it wants to come to the party. Do we go for the re-entry, Chad?
Let's get a W for the market bull.
If this thing runs without us now.
They're all going for a Siggy break now. What model do you have? 2021, Tristan. '21 model. My wife's car's in for brakes. It's on back order. So they gave her the brand new 3 Series to drive, and that thing is nice. That thing is very nice. Keeks, this morning when I left gym, the new 5 Series, they've got one there, a BMW.
Oh yeah.
No trades today. I haven't taken a trade. Keegan took one trade. 15 pip knock on GJ.
I might re-enter GJ.
I'm gonna wait for the retest. I think this. I'm willing to wait, Chad. It's only 20 past 10 now in London. I'm gonna give it a little bit more. I need tires, like I said, so I'm gonna wait. We actually need another camera, but tires are a little bit more important now. How's your ears? My ears are
They are so
choked, eh? Yo. I think my ear is bleeding. That 340, it's a beautiful car, dude. It is, honestly, I always said I just want to have a car that's like relatively quick, just to have like that toy. Even though it is a very, very terrible purchase, I just wanted to at least know I've done it, I've felt it. Yeah, the unfortunate thing is I can't get an M3 as of yet because we don't have any bots to sell. Yeah, I don't know. We might need to start selling some bots. And the bot, how are we gonna program it? the bot is basically going to buy signals from all of the Forex gurus in South Africa, and it's going to be a copy trade, and it's going to copy exactly the opposite trades onto your account. And yeah. It's going to fade all of the gurus, and I think you'll make a lot of money. Gigs, that's actually something we should look into. I'll chat to my developer. You buy like 10 signal services, you just do the opposite, and that bot sends out a signal for the opposite.
I could see that working.
Right, that will 100% work. I saw Rolio did a signals review on one of the guys. I think in the last month, 11 trades, 9 stop losses, 2 wins.
Yo. That's rough.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, just stop it. Like, do you think these guys are honestly still trying to be better, or do they just like accept the fact they can't trade and they're just gonna continue scamming?
I think they accepted that they can't do it. You can only be in denial for so long until you get to acceptance. Is GJ going to pull back a little bit for us? Or is she just going to run?
I can see the 230 here. You guys are going to get a trade 229, 226. We are the guys that are going to stay for that business end of the stream. But like I said, Wednesdays are our slowest days on stream. Most of the guys have blown up. They are regretting life at this stage. I can literally see it on the YouTube algorithm. This is how it looks. Monday, boom, Monday done. Tuesday, boom, Wednesday. Thursday, Friday. This is here where the guys have blown their accounts on Wednesday, and then Thursday they're like, let me give it one more shot. I know Chris and Keegan's there. Let me come back. And then they on a good path, and then Friday they all locked and loaded. Let's make some weekend money, baby. And then again, this is how it looks every single week. Wednesdays. I don't know what you boys are doing on Wednesdays, but you are. Chad's 80 is bro. Chad's 80 is. Chad, be honest. Some of the guys ruined their week on a Monday morning. 30 minutes into the session, machine gunning. Keys, are you in? Let me know, brother. I can see you.
No, I promise you I'm not.
What I see there on your screen?
There's my thing.
What did I see?
There's nothing. Chad, you can see no trades running.
Okay, no, I was just checking. You were thinking about it.
I said to you I was waiting for a pullback.
I could see Keegs.
I was waiting for a pullback, and she just ran without me.
Yeah, Chad, I can't take this little hesitation here on UJ. It's not the session highs. I don't buy into session high. I will buy it, yeah. Trade into a session high, but I'm not gonna buy. I'm not a breakout trader. So yo. You at least got your powder wet. My gunpowder is still dry, bone dry. Bone dry powder.
No, but mine didn't get wet in like the nice way.
No, you got that ugly wet. that UJ weekly S1. Yeah, this thing has got nah, not interested, thank you. See where we're trading a little bit later. Gold, GU, alright. Chat, quick little yeah, Steve, what is it? 11:30. I just want to see something quickly. 12. Yeah, we can. I'm gonna give it a bit, Chad. EJ. Again, if EJ can hold this weekly S1, physically hold it, and break above, I'm taking it. So I'm gonna wait. Chad, I'm still gonna be here for a little bit. I'm gonna wait for EJ or GJ. If GJ can give me that pullback, hold the weekly pivot.
Oh, okay, weekly pivot.
Weekly pivot. Again, EJ, give me that. GJ, hold the weekly pivot for the first time. Break, I'm in. Just gonna run to the bathroom, Chad. Let's see if we can get that position. Let's see if we can get those tires. Chad, if you've got a contact with tires, let me know. Alright, you see there again, weekly S1. But anyway, I'm gonna run to the bathroom, over to Keegan, screen Keegs, quickly delete those trades that you taken. I'm kidding. Over to Keegs, I'll see you guys now.
Alright, see if we can get that pullback, guys. That's literally what we are waiting for here for now. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know about pulling back to the weekly pivot for me. I'd probably just say Asia highs, but EJ, let's see if the weekly support holds. DXY really starting to battle at the pivot now. That's what I was saying. I wasn't too happy about that with the UJ. Yeah, for me, guys, I think this is the better trade off Asia highs. But I think, as Chris said, we haven't actually been able to hold the pivot. So let's see if we can hold it, guys. Definitely think that we can take something. We've got 3 minutes anyway, so let's see how this candle closes. Can it give us anything to take late in stream, guys? Let's see. Like I said, it looks like it's holding Asia highs, but nothing as of yet for us, guys. So we are still just waiting there. So we'll see what we can get. Still holding Asia highs. Yeah, I was saying to them now, for me personally, if we can hold Asia highs, I'll still even take the trade.
Are you gonna pump it?
If we can hold Asia highs as we are now.
How's your... Yo, bro, my ears. Yo, Chad, my ears are so. I don't know how Keegan does 2 streams on a day with these headphones. Like, I would cry if I had to do another stream. I would literally cry if I had to do a dual stream. Alright, Chad, it's holding for the first time. Look at this. It is holding. It is holding. Alright. I'm going to take EJ, yeah. Technically, I should be taking GJ because Euro GBP is dying. But the only thing is I'm not getting an entry criteria on GJ. Are you in?
No, not yet.
Alright, Chad. All I'm waiting for is a break of structure. Break of structure, yeah. Break of structure. Nice little bullish candle above 162. And I am in it. Don't run away. Ugh, no, man. What? What? If it's the same as yesterday, I am... Alright, just chill. Just close, yeah. Don't run. Don't run. Chill. Keep it easy. Keep it light. Hold the ground. Okay, Chad, let's lock it in. Get your charts ready, EJ. I just need to get my chart ready. EJ. Alrighty. Alright, just hold it for the boys. Hold it. Hold. Hold it for the boys. What are you doing? Alright, Chad. Ik maak me nervous as jy agter my staan. Lyk asof jy my wil. Kyk op die stream daar. Nee, Chad. Yeah, Chad. Hopefully it does not run away. 3 minutes. Fuck me. Yeah, bro, I don't think I'm gonna get it. It's gonna run. Look at UJ. UJ, yeah. Chad. GJ. Geeks, please tell me you entered.
Nope.
What? Look at EJ. I can't take a Chad unless we... Okay, pull back now. Pull back. Might need to go with 2 entries. Half risk. 1 minute 43. Pull back a little bit. I was hoping for something here. How much is this? 12. Yeah, it's just a little bit wide for me. Okay, pull back. Bro, did something come out now? What is this?
Just like you said, everyone's back from lunch break now.
Chad, what am I? Yo, okay, this thing can also not like really give you a pullback. The thing is, yeah, you're gonna have to either risk it or 20 pips is down there. 52 seconds, Chad. All right. 40 seconds. Chad, alright, this is manageable. This is manageable. Yeah, 22 seconds. I'll execute on this. Purely due to the fact that this is the first test and a break of structure. So get ready as soon as this candle closes. I will be in it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, executed.
I'm also taking a half
20
shot at GJ again.
20 pips stop, Chad, and let's go. 20 pips stop. I'm in it. All right, heart rate's a little bit elevated. How am I feeling? I'm feeling all right. My heart rate's a little bit high. All right, 20 pips stop right there. What am I targeting? Daily pivot up here for 27 pips. 27 pip target. What is that? 162.33.4. 162.33.4. Alright. That is a tire. That's tires and a Big Mac meal for the office. What did you take, Keeks?
GJ, I've done 0.5%, bigger stop, and I'm actually going to try swing this one a little bit. So it's a kind of a half risk, like I said, bigger stop, and we really want to go for this one.
Let me see your screen. Alright, oh, you're going to go for a swinger. Swinger. Alright, Chad, let's see. Stream might need to go on. Camera still looking fine. Break even point for me on this one, Chad, is that session high right there. That is the session high there, that candle top there, that wick break even point for me. That is where I will go break even. I actually wanted to blast through that. I don't even want it to, like, it should absolutely wreck through that thing. Break even point there. And risk management scenario, this 162, any closures back below 162. And unfortunately would need to cut this. Any closures below 162. This thing has been messing about here. It should get a move on. Any closure below 162, I will kill it, but you guys will know immediately when I do that. We don't gatekeep here. We don't take positions and then afterwards say, oh, hey, Chad, I caught the lows here, deep in profits. How you guys doing? We share everything live here, losses, wins, and let's see. Yo, bro, I don't know if I need to play mute, because when I played mute, it was like it was driving to your stop. Chad will play mute afterwards. We'll play mute afterwards, but no mute before. It actually muted the volume. But Chad, how are you feeling? It's been a while getting into a trade. I must actually see what my heart rate is. What is my Keeks? What's your heart rate? Resting heart rate today is 53 BPM. I could feel my anxiety flaring up a little bit when I entered this trade. Let's quickly see. 59 6 minutes ago. That was before we started getting into some trades, Chad.
So mine's at 74.
Same, check it. The boys are slightly stressed, Chad.
Whoa, I'm down. I'm 66.
I'm 70 now. All right, Chad. We should actually, I don't know if it's, I think it's whoop, but you don't get whoops in South Africa. That whoop heart rate monitor. I don't know if you've seen it on the golf. You can actually see what the...
Yeah.
We should actually have like a little heart rate monitor stat there. We'll look into it, Chad. Myself and Keegs look into our heart rate stats.
Look at that, guys. For the first time, we are in profits. For the first time today. The other trade was immediate drawdown.
Bro, that's that mental thing of what I said, like as a kid, you feel like you're at school and as you put your hand out, the teacher blicksums your hand every time. That's why I didn't enter that GU trade, because your hand has been blicksumed so many times the last week and a half. It's like, nah, I'm keeping my hand in my pocket.
Oh, don't worry, I got Blacksum that first trade. That was that full-on bamboo stick. I got beaten.
That is where the teacher, while you're back to your desk, she moves you over the head with the ruler.
Yes, I was violated.
Oh, Chad, the boys doing the Lord's work. Oh, Garland trader. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Hey, good to have got Mr. Ethan Garland on here. I don't know if that's a real Garland trader.
I don't know what his YouTube thing is actually.
Garland, I don't think that's the real Ethan.
Wait, let me have a look here quickly.
I don't know how to look. Maybe let's just wrench him if it is the real Ethan.
Nah, it is.
Is it?
The real one, Garland trader, yeah.
What's up, brother? How are you doing? We'll just add him as a moderator, so we know it's the real one. Garland Trader is now a standard moderator. What is the B point, Chris? Ruben, right there, 162.18. Session highs.
Yes, yours is running nicely.
What is yours doing?
Mine's like at break even basically.
But you are at a daily pivot though.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
That is the
I think once
only
you break the pivot, you will start running.
Chad, yeah, session hours. Like I said, I want this thing literally, yeah, it should gain wheels. I don't want it to struggle there. That's why I'm going to go break even. Because if it starts to struggle here, then we're obviously catching the tail end of the volume, and I would rather take a break even than sit in a trade through drawdown and maybe this thing reversing completely. Also, again, as mentioned, the idea around this trade is that every single time we try to trade above the weekly S1, we got clapped down. And I said if we can just, we wanted to buy it earlier here. Remember I said I'm just waiting for that break of structure. Never got it. Then once we broke above here, again, we wanted to buy it. I said as soon as we hold here, I just want to see price break structure again. We didn't get it. Third time, lucky, maybe. Oh, Chad, come on, baby. Let's go. We're going to go break even. Come on, baby. Let's go break even, Chad.
Hey, GJ also flying now, guys.
What a...
Getting some legs there.
Even if I take a break even, this feels good to at least get my powder wet. Just get some of that dopamine into my system. Oh, Chad. Oh, Chad, baby. Let's bring this thing over the line. I think it is time, Chad. You know what? You know the drill.
I think now you can play it.
Bro, you know where we're going with this, Chad.
Now you can play it.
Chad, nah, the Chad's not. Chad, you ready? Let's bring this thing home, baby. Let's bring this thing home. The chat already knows what's going to happen now. Oh, Chad. Chad is not ready, bro. Think Chad's ready?
They ain't ready.
Chad, let's bring this thing home, baby. Opening bell. We've waited here for almost 3 hours. Let's bring this baby home. Let's bring it over the line. Opening bell. Baby, 162.20 institutional level. We need to get above that. You guys already know 162.20. Next up 50, but we need to get through it. I don't know if Mute's gonna bring it through for us, but let's see. We break even, win or lose. Come on, baby. How's everyone feeling? We waited. Patience was tested. We entered. Are we going to get some new tires for the car? Hopefully we will. As soon as we started playing Mute.
I wasn't going to say it.
Nah, Chad. We're only playing Mute once the trade actually hits TP. Look at that. As soon, nah, bro. Fuck Mute. Nah, I'm kidding. Nah, I love Mute. But yeah, Chad. 162.20 institutional level, we need to get through that. But we are risk free on the trade. I've only been paying commissions the last 7 days, and the commissions tickle a little bit. Somebody in the chat asked me what volume. The volume was quite high on the desk. Oh, volume I'm trading. Again, I don't know how that's going to help you, but I trade 6 lots, brother, on my personal and on the one funded challenge I'm doing. Bears on me today, morning round of beers. Alright, Chad, let's see. Where's our 1-to-1? I might. Oh, yeah, no. I'm gonna.
Okay, I'm closing mine at break even purely because it came back down. Closing actually underneath the daily pivot again. So I'm just taking a break even on that trade.
Chad, it feels like months since hitting a solid TP on stream, but it's been last week Friday we hit TP. But anyway, that is the thing with trading. Cryptic, I think, wait, let me check. I think we've got 2 tires. Yeah, we are up 2 tires, less commission. There we're getting at least the wheel balancing in as well. The market's throwing in a little wheel balancing there for.
Yeah, there goes GJ again.
Let's see, Chad. Beautiful. We're basically almost at 2.5 tires now. Half a tire, a retread. Did I still do retreads?
Yeah.
Chad, I don't know if you know what a retread is. A retread is where they take an old tire and they put the treads back in. Music off now, bro. Redact. I'm done with mute. We've seen it twice now. When I pump mute very loud, that thing doesn't even give Keegan a chance to.
You know, Chris screwed me twice now at GJ.
Yeah, Steve, really, look at GJ.
Makes me close out at break even because of like no underneath. Man stops playing mute, trade goes right back up again. Ew.
You can actually re-enter. I'm not gonna lie, but don't.
No, I'm not going to. Not this time. No. I'd rather than.
Chad, we fighting here for our lives to get through this 162.20. My ears are finished. I actually feel like Bucky's Buerta now. Back in the day when he was scrumming, and my ears are finished. Chris, you guys should really play bully when we are in a trade. Bully, what is bully? Think we only use mute for sells. Yeah, mute. I think there's a definite positive correlation between selling volume and mute. Alright, Keeks, we'll play mute when we sell. We need to get a buy song.
Yeah, I get the perfect song tonight.
Wat? Nee, hulle sal ons stream verwyder hou. Ons stream sal gecancel word. Yo, our streams would 100% be cancelled. Chad, the question is, do I take 2 tires or do I go for the full set? That is the question right here. The last 3 days are Friday as well. But here's the thing, it's not my plan to take 10 pips, but if I've taken 10 pips every time, I would be up almost 60,000 Rand. And I'm actually down 7,000 Rand on commissions. So But again, are you gonna do the bot?
Can I just get something from you?
But you see what I brought there? You see that?
Yeah, I noticed it's smaller than this one.
Yes, that's for the cables because we don't need it.
Yeah, it is, right?
No, it's shallower because you don't need. Chad, what a stream we are. How's everyone feeling, Chad? Everyone feeling good? Everyone still head in the game here. I told you guys. Oh yeah, Redax. Sorry, brother. I'm bad with messages, especially Discord. There's like yo. That thing gives me anxiety. I think there's like 70 message requests. I get total anxiety when I go on there. Chad, I told you guys the 229 viewers that were gonna wait. Those are the ones that were gonna get paid. You had to work for this trade today. We're still working. This thing is still keeping us honest. This 162.20. Ooh, Chad. It needs to hold this 20. It honestly needs to hold this 20 if we're gonna see any types of profits here today. This 20 needs to hold. Yes, dude, I might just take this 8k and run, but no. There's actually no need even asking Keegan what to do because you know that man is a holder. That man will hold. That's why he's got such a strong grip in the gym. He doesn't let go. That man holds onto a weight, my bro. Keeks, what are you right, bro? Just hold this thing. 7. Yeah, Steve,
What's
bro.
it looking like?
Where were the days when trades just ran? Now you're grinding, you're bumping, you're grinding.
Sure. This has been a long stream today.
16 pips. Chad, I'm holding. I'm gonna give it a little bit more. The hourly just closed. The hourly just closed. It could just be a bottom wick for this hourly. We could get another push up, and I'm fine with taking a break even. Like I said, as soon as I start taking 5 pips and 10 pips and 15 pips, and my plan is always 1-to-1 and the next key level. Obviously, if there's something that changes my idea around the trade, then I'll close. But again, the hourly just closed. This all could just be a bottom wick for the new hourly. First 5-10 minutes could create that bottom wick. And I think as soon as we break this previous hourly high, 162.23, also the session high, what I'll then actually do is I'll just move my stop loss into where this current hourly low is, because then technically it shouldn't come back to break that. Or if this hourly wants to create a bottom wick this deep, then I'm fine with that. If it goes here and then flips, that is also fine. But yeah, Keeks, you can duck if you want, my brother.
Where's the
I
time?
know you've got two streams, so don't let me hold you hostage here.
I think I might actually take you up on that purely because I want to go get some chow.
Where are you gonna get
I
chow?
have no clue. I just know the missus wants to quickly go get something, and then I'm gonna get chow after that.
If I hit break even here, will you just grab me some 2-minute noodles from Spa?
I can do that.
Yeah. Just get me one of the two, but not even the Maggie one, the Spa brand. Get me the mutton curry one. You got that structure building, could just be a rest stop for US. Yeah. Hold it. EU has the potential to reach 162.53. It does, bro. Only thing is, when you trade bigger lot sizes, those commissions start tickling. And also, you don't want to smother it and put your stop loss 2 pips. Yes, bro. It is creating bullish order flow, though. I have to say that, like, if you go on a line chart, it's not like it's reversing. You can see like highs being taken out. However, we are technically bearish on the day, and Asia lows are still firmly intact. So all of this could just be the liquidity to then continue lower. I was honestly hoping for a nice quick push into that daily pivot. GJ already at the daily pivot. And we already had the wick fill. That was our advantage point. What is the 15 doing? Let me just see. Alright, 15. Yeah, Chad. It is... I want to end the stream purely due to my ears being absolutely murdered. My ears. If you like fair value gaps, it makes sense. I don't, but sometimes you use them to make me feel better. No, the fair value gap I don't like, because here's the fair value gap. And if it's going there, we out at break even. So no, I don't like fair value gaps, because it's the bearish candle and then the third candle after the structure break. Alright, Chad. Yes, I know you guys are mutilated. My ears are absolutely brutalized. I might even take this money and just get a proper, not on ear monitor earphones, maybe over ear. Chad, yeah, I'm leaving this. It's either going to be a break even, or we're gonna go. We didn't get through that 20. We're in a weird little spot here. We've got, if you look left with me, yeah, this thing is chalked. You've got that previous resistance level there. Yeah. Let's just see, maybe we break even on stream and then we can call it. Very close. Go, go, go. Do it now. Hit that break even. Go for it. Almost, Chad. It is, what is it? 2 pips away, 3 pips away. Go, go, go. Hit the break even. Chad, let's just give it a bit. Maybe we can hit break even on stream here. Then we can call it. It won't. I bet one. All right, brother. At least there's 1K potentially. Here's the thing, we didn't clear this previous structure, so even though it's still bullish, I'm not going to sit in drawdown. It's quite late in the session and things have been ranging. So even if you take a fib from these lows to these highs, our entry is at the 50. So unless it is really, there's really volume behind this, the 38.2 will hold, but otherwise it would make complete sense for it to come all the way back here for the ICT boys, the OTE zone right there. But let's see, my wife's phoning me here. Okay, let's go for that break even. Hello. Chad, I'm gonna have to love and leave you guys. No in-betweens here, break even or daily pivot. That's it. Break even or daily pivot. If we survive this hourly bottom wick, that would be amazing. If we do not, that is also fine. We took our shot, we waited. I think you guys learned a lot today, what it takes to be patient, how to plan out your trade, how to execute on your plan. Our actual plan was to short GU here. Some of you did, I didn't. We would have been done already if I've taken my shot on GU. DXY currently at the daily pivot as well, running out of a bit of steam. Could also reset. And if the dollar index is going to come down, yen is going to strengthen, so then our trade on EJ is also chalked. Told you guys dollar is correlated to the yen currently with all of the fundamentals going on. So as soon as the dollar starts coming down, EJ will also start running down. JPY will gain strength. But yeah, this was the other trade idea. Also didn't get our entry criteria. But nonetheless, Chad, I really appreciate all of you guys. My ears are absolutely blown. Not from the volume, from the actual earphone pressing against it. But we will keep you guys updated unless we alright, wait, here we go. Go for break even. Almost there, Chad. Give it. Alright, Chad. That's a session. I'm so sad we're gonna hit break even. Are we gonna hit break even? I hope not. Anyways, Chadadonia, we will see you guys 3 o'clock. Keegan and Jev.
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. I don't know why it's 3 o'clock. But Chad, it was amazing. We came, we saw for our right way. Chad. Oh, still in literally by for all. Dude, I didn't land the plane. Hold on, Chad.
Those planes ran out of fuel a long time ago.
Bro, sorry, Chad. Alright, Chad, we're about to land. I just want to let you guys know that there's no COVID-19 protocol on this flight. I'm just going to ask the flight attendant to come through the aisles now and just give them any bags that you are currently holding. They will dispose of those bags, and if there are any heavier bags that you need the cabin crew to come and help you with, please just sit down on your seat as the rest of the crew disembarks. Absolutely beautiful flight here this morning. Unexpected turbulence just before we landed. We wanted to land this plane with some TPs. Unfortunately, only break-evens got hit here today. But that is part of the game. That is unfortunately some things we need to do. We've got another flight, 4 o'clock this afternoon out of sunny Port Elizabeth. Weather's looking relatively fine, mildly overcast. But Chad, thank you for flying with Vault Markets Airlines, proud carrier of the opening bell. We will see you guys at 4 this afternoon, where things could spice up a little bit with some overcast conditions as we take off. Co-captain Keegan van Dijk, any closing remarks for our cabin crew members as well as our passengers flying here today with us?
Yeah, I think today was just a bit of a long one, guys. But we still made it. We're all alive. We're good to go. And I think New York is definitely going to provide, as it always does, the infamous New York. So I'll see you guys all then.
And with that, trade safe, guys, and we will see you for our next flight at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Love and peace.